Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It's Bruce here, Stock Markets with Bruce, Uncle Bruce. Where we're going to talk about the markets in plain English. And in plain English today, it's all about earnings. And that's what we're going to talk about going forward now. Forget about interest rates, forget about the inflation rate, forget about all that supply chain disruptions and the Voting Rights Act and filibusters, and forget about COVID, forget about travel restrictions, forget about all that. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all about earnings. Earnings season. It's about to hit. Starting tomorrow, we start watching earnings come out from various companies, starting with the banks, and all next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. Everybody's going to come out with their fourth quarter financials. How did they do? How much money did they make? Did they exceed their projections? Did they meet or exceed Wall Street's projections? And that might be the most important part of this whole thingy right there. What do the analysts think about the reports, earnings reports that are going to come out? Are they blown away? Can't believe it? Flabbergasted by how well or how poorly companies did against what they thought they should do? Remember, this is the 13-week cycle we have all year round, 4 times a year. Every 13 weeks or so, we get the good old earnings season. And analysts out there think they know more than the companies that they're following. They claim they don't. They claim that, well, I'm an impartial analyst. I just analyze. Some of these guys are, some of these guys and girls, because they're not just all guys. There's guys and girls. They're smart. They're very analytical. They think they really do a good job, and some of them do a good job. I'm not naming names because I just don't. But some of them are a little. They get a little too. They get told how great they are all the time, and they kind of get a little over the top. And so, they sometimes dominate the stocks that they talk about more than letting the stocks dominate the talk. But I digress. This has been the same since the 60s and 70s, folks. This is nothing new. Okay. Again, those of you who are under 40 years of age, back in the 70s and the 80s, we used to get analytical reports. We used to get analysts' projections. We used to get like in-house research in the old days. I remember coming to work in 82, 83, 84, 85. I'd come into the office and there would be a newsletter would be on my desk, or there'd be maybe a fax that would have come in from head office, maybe a 2-pager, a 3-pager, and on that would be all kinds of analytical stuff that we would now photocopy. I'd get the master copy, we'd photocopy it, and this would be my assistant, and then she'd give every broker a copy of the analytics from head office, Toronto, and we'd have a 1 or 2 sentence line on various companies that were being followed. Certainly the Dow 30, certainly the top S&P stocks and NASDAQ stocks. We'd also get general opinions or commentary out of Europe, out of Asia, what to watch for, what's going on. And then we'd hand it out to our guys and our gals, and we would try to interpret it. And then we would be the folks spreading the word to our clientele. As the morning rolled on and we're having our second and third cup of coffee here, waking up, calling our clients or having our clients call us, and our clients inevitably would say, what's new? What's going on? So, well, here's something from Toronto. Just want to let you know, this came out today. This is what's being talked about there. They gave us a copy here as to what's happening. And all the brokers in our firm are talking about this. And here are the top 5, 10, 20 stocks we have to kind of watch out for or be aware of or whatever. Of course, if you got a fax and you're reading through the fax and, oh, shoot, 4 or 5 of the stocks that are being highlighted are stocks you are into in a big way. Oh, are you interested? You get the old yellow highlighter out and you're starting to cover that so that when you talk to your clients, you're going to, oh, yeah, I better talk to Jerry about number 4. I got to talk to Bobby about number 2, and I got to talk to Donna about number 6. Yeah, we would do that too. Coming up in this market in 2022, it's all different. Of course, it's all online now. We don't get these faxes anymore. We don't get these sheets. You don't get to highlight anything anymore unless you have a highlighter on your computer somehow. We're going to talk about earnings, and everyone else is going to talk about earnings, and a whole bunch of people are going to talk about what other people are talking about with regards to earnings. Um, the Dow is up 71 points right now. S&P is up 4.75, and Nasdaq is up 19 and a half. It's a nothing burger as far as the opening goes. It's nothing incredible, but it's positive. It's not slightly negative. It's slightly positive. Now, that could be a fake out. We know how this game works. We could see a slightly positive opening here in the pre-market, and we could be down 500 points in 10 minutes to start the day. I mean, who knows? But it looks like, to me, from where I sit here, it's kind of a quiet opening. But it's one of those, like we had yesterday, it's going to be a wait and see market. There is already going on a ton of speculation on what is going to happen to stocks once their earnings are released. Are we going to get this same game like we had the last 2 quarters, where a company comes out and says, "Yeah, we made the money we thought we were going to make. We did the sales we thought we were going to do. Our profit margin is what we thought it was going to be. Everything we predicted the last quarter for this quarter has come through, and we're on track." And the stock goes down 20%. Why? Well, because it wasn't good enough, or you didn't exceed expectations, or, well, that was yesterday. You made money in the last quarter last year. Yeah, that's great, but this first quarter we don't like what we see. This is the market. It is all about perception. It is all about anticipation. Remember, the Dow Jones Industrials, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. These indexes are where they are now, based on what investors think is going to happen in the next 6 months to a year from now. These indexes are actually futures. That's what they really are, in a way. They're predictors of the future. It's like there's a flux capacitor somewhere at these exchanges, and people get to use them from time to time, take a peek and come back and tell us this is what's going on. The markets trade, stocks trade today, what investors think of the company's potential in the next 6 months to a year. So if Apple is trading at an all-time high right now, it's not, but if it was, it's telling that the stock is supposed to be telling us, we are supposed to be inferring from that, 6 months to a year from now, Apple's just going to be rocking and rolling. It's just going to be great. That's what we're supposed to be thinking. If the shares are at much lower levels, then we're supposed to think, oh gosh, the 6 months from now, the business is not going to be so good. That's the way it's supposed to work, quote unquote, supposed to work. Indexes used to be a lot lower than this, because these indexes where they are all inflationary numbers. Over the years, they all react. But I remember when the Dow was at like 1,050, and we'd have a 5-point day, and we'd go, okay. Yeah. But if we had a 15-point day, whoa, 15 points, whoa, that's a big move today. Because 36,000 now versus 1,000 then, you multiply 36 times 15, and what do you get? A 580-point day, or whatever that number is. That's what 15 points used to be, what it is now. Do you understand? So if we get a 500-point move today on the Dow, that's like 15 points back in the 80s. And we used to go, whoa, what's Reagan doing in the White House today? What's going on with the George Bush White House? What's going on with whoever's in charge of the White House? That's how things have changed. But back then, if the Dow was at 1,050 and it was at 920 the year before, we'd be looking at this going in the 80s, going, whoa, what's going to be, the investors out there, the market, all of us feel that the economy is going to be looking good next year because the Dow is 1,050. Well, where are we now? 36,259, just off the all-time highs of all time. You know what the market's telling us? 6 months, a year from now, looking pretty good. That's what this means. And so you have to remember that all the time. It's hard to remember that, though, when a stock you have isn't doing too well. That's when your attention gets waylaid and gets deflected off the big picture. Okay. Now, I've been talking about what I'm going to talk about right now. I've been talking to my Gold member viewers about. I've been talking to them now since last night, prime time. This morning's pre-show that only Gold members can attend, and I'm going to share this information with all the rest of you who are here, and hopefully watching on a rerun. When I talk about the big picture, we have another big picture to talk about here, and no one is discussing it. Um, you can watch, Market Watch. You can look at Wall Street Journal. You can look at all kinds of other entities. You'll find this story that I'm going to tell you about. You'll find it if you dig for it. But this is not top news. This is not sexy news that the markets the news guys want to really put their hat on. This is not going to sell newspapers right now. This story will sell newspapers later, but it's not selling papers right quite now. So let's just see what's going on. Okay. What is the story? The Russian troops surrounding Ukraine. But you say, Bruce, hey, come on. We've been hearing this now for weeks. This is it's a nothing burger story, man. It's nothing new. Why should we give a crap about that? And on the surface, you kind of go, well, it's one of those little power move by Mr. Putin. But unfortunately, it's getting worse. And now we're hearing talk from various parties about how much worse it is actually getting. The Americans and the Russians had their one-on-one meeting in, where was it, Vienna last week or wherever it was, and got nowhere. Because the Russians came with their demands, and the Americans came with their offers of what we're prepared to talk to you about, and the Russians go, we don't want to talk about any of that. We don't want to talk about. We want to talk about what we want to talk about. And then they both left to say, well, maybe we'll talk again sometime, but we're not going to talk about any of what we want to talk about. NATO had their little chat with the Soviets, the Russians, and that didn't go well. And for the first time, the word European war, I guess the two words, European war, came up. That there might be a skirmish in Europe between Russia and European countries. Over Ukraine? No. Ukraine is sort of the battleground, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the Ukrainians are going to have a war on their land over a difference of opinion between superpowers. The question is, what kind of war are we going to have? Are we going to have a limited skirmish with tanks and anti-personnel carriers and landmines? Are we going to have a war that uses air forces and dogfights? Are we going to have a war that uses bombers, B-52s? Will the United States and its European allies send B-52 bombers over Moscow to get them to get the hell out of Ukraine? I don't think so. I don't think that's the kind of war we're talking about. I think the war will be in a certain geographical area, and it will be nasty, but it'll be a limited kind of a skirmish. At least that's what I think it is. And you better hope that that's what it is, because if it isn't limited to that, and we get other actors coming into the game from outside the area, it gets worse and real quick. And you get a guy like Mr. Putin here who is in need of political wins right now. Okay, the guy just won his re-election campaign by making sure that the guy who was going to run against him was charged with fraud and was put in jail. They tried to poison him to death. It didn't work, so they put him in jail anyway. So that guy was taken out of the picture. So now the ballot was just, Putin or Putin. Who do you want? He won the election. Oh, wow, what a surprise. Now he needs more than that. He's got the so-called, mandate for the next 6 years until he's, 80? The guy will never leave. The only way he's leaving his office is in a box, okay? And if he can live to 120, he'll do it. In any event, he needs a political win right now. And the best way to get a political win when you're a dictator is to blame everybody else for your problems. And it has to be with either immigrants domestically, agitators domestically, or foreign agitators. And the one way to do it is you say, Ukraine really is Russia. There are a lot of Russians there who are just trapped inside this country who really need us to liberate them and bring them back to Mother Russia so that they can read Russian newspapers and watch Russian television and listen to Russian radio and celebrate Russian heritage. Damn these Ukrainians and all the Westerners that are influencing them and filling their brains with all kinds of ideas. We got to get it back. And there's a percentage of Russians who believe it, just like there's a percentage of Americans who believe whatever they believe. I mean, it's everywhere. So, you blame the West and you line up your troops and you show your Russian friends, I'm the boss here. I mean business. And anyone who disagrees with this policy is naturally a traitor to the country. You're obviously a foreign agent. You have obviously been seduced by foreign intellectual type talk, and you're going to jail. But if you fully support the fact that we have 175,000 or 300,000 troops all around Ukraine, you're a true Russian, and you're okay in my book. Keep in mind also that Russian soldiers, these soldiers that are in the Russian military, they make more money doing that than they can in the outside world. And so there's a lot of young Russian guys who are in their teens and 20s and 30s who have a living. They make a living being a paid soldier for the Russian army. And it sure beats being a janitor at a school or being a grunt doing something else. This is a lot more fun. Get to shoot a rifle, all kinds of fun. And by the way, did you hear this morning that the United States is looking to up the what's the word I'm looking for? Compensation. They're looking for higher compensation for recruits, for volunteers to join the U.S. Armed Forces. There are now incentives that are up to $50,000 being tossed around, like college education and funds and all that kind of stuff, because young kids just aren't walking into the U.S. U.S. recruiting centers going, I want to become part of the Army. That's not happening as much as they'd like. So they got to up the pay. You got to up the benefits. And you get to the point where you up the benefits enough, young kids take a look at their options and their futures and they go, okay, well, let me get this straight. I could go to this university over here or this one or this college or that college, that college. And at the end of 4 years, I'll come up with a degree in blah, and I owe $200,000 in student debt. And my interest payments are $10,000 a year. Welcome to the working world. I now owe $10,000 a year, $800 a month in interest. And after that is I can pay the balance down. Well, I'm only making $500 a month payments on this student loan because after all, I'm only making $45,000, $50,000 a year when I come out. I can't afford to make $1,500 a month payments on my student loan. Well, that means that the balance keeps going up. And after 10 years of making payments, you now owe $250,000. And this is the reality that many, many, many young people are facing. And they're not young anymore. They're 25 when they come out. They're 28. They're 33 years old. They're 35 years old. And they're going, I still owe $200,000. And I just can't get rid of this damn loan. And if I declare bankruptcy, I can't get rid of this debt. It goes with me forever because the Congress changed the rules to assist the lenders in the student loan business to never forgive a student debt, no matter if you declare bankruptcy or not. Welcome to the United States of America. In any event, it is what it is. So there are kids sitting there going, well, I could go into Hawk and do that. If I can make $200,000 a year in a couple of years after I graduate, then I can really tackle this debt. But if I only make 60, 70, 80,000, 90,000, that's the average, a little over average. I'm not getting rid of this debt, especially if I have, got a girlfriend and we have a kid or two. Surprise, surprise. We're never paying off this loan. We need it to be forgiven to get out, and there is no forgiveness because try to pass that through Joe Manchin's Senate. It's not happening. So kids are going, well, why don't I join the armed forces? Why don't I go into the Air Force? Why don't I go into the Navy? Why don't I go into the Army, become a Marine, whatever I can do? And if I qualify for these benefits like free college, my college program is paid for by the United States government. I come out of school without student debt, or maybe I come out with maybe 40, 50,000 in living expenses debt, not 200,000, 250,000. This is a whole different ballgame. And I've been in the military. I got a degree. I've got another one up on my checklist here on my CV. When I apply for the job, whatever job I'm applying for, I can say to the employer, I've been in the service. And they go, hey, thank you for your service. We're going to hire you. You're showing us gumption. You're showing us that you've done something with your life already. This is great. When the Army starts offering you better money than you can get in the private sector, guess what you get? A whole bunch of soldiers. And when you have a whole bunch of soldiers lying around, you got to keep them busy because they get bored just shooting guns at the target range, at the shooting range. That gets old pretty quick. You need action. So you have war games, and you move them around to different bases, and you station them overseas and over here, and you just kind of keep mixing it up to keep them engaged. But what you really need is action. You really got to be able to shoot somebody, and so you look for your next place to fight. But don't have a war in your country. That's the worst place to have a war. No, no, you send your soldiers to someone else's country and you fight over there because you leave all the garbage behind, all the pollution behind from all the chemicals you've used and all the bullets you've spent and all the cartridges you're leaving lying around and all those landmines we forget to clean up when we leave the battlefield. You leave all that behind because you don't want that in your neighborhood, in your country at all. That's politically not very good. Anyway, Russia is thinking, well, why don't we fight a war in Ukraine? We'll send our troops there. And we'll blow that place all to hell, and let anyone come and oppose us. But we won't have a single Russian building affected. We won't have a single Russian gas pipeline affected. All will be well. In the meantime, the Russians are thinking, we'll invade Ukraine, take it over, and we'll keep selling oil and gas to Europe because they need it. They're addicted to it. And we built these pipelines and they need our oil and our gas. So we'll keep selling them the stuff they need. We'll take the money from that and buy bullets with it and pay our soldiers to keep invading countries all around them to keep them in the straight and narrow. That's the thinking of Putin. So that's a power position. You got to ask yourself, when's enough enough? I don't know. I'm saying to you, you have to think of this all the time. You have to open your blinders up to understand that this is what's going on out there and it could affect our markets. Guys, I keep coming back to what's going to happen to our stocks and what could upset the market from its record highs. Why would the Dow not be at record highs later this year, or the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ? War in Europe. Now, I don't want you to think about World War II. I don't want you to get these romantic notions that we're going to have a D-Day invasion and Tom Hanks is going to find Private Ryan and all that kind of... No. War in Europe means selected locales where there will be skirmishes. And everyone will try to play nice within a certain rule that, well, we won't use nukes. As long as you don't invade the superpower's home country, we won't use nukes. And we'll limit the airstrikes to within certain geographical regions. It's kind of like war on the dining table with one of those games, and never will a bomb go off over here or over there. No, they'll only go off here. You really think that's the way it's going to go if one of the sides starts to lose badly? I mean, really, what if the Russians get their butts handed to them because American and European forces decide to engage them in Ukraine? And the American Air Force, along with the Allies, just kick the butt of Russian ground forces from underneath their feet, and they retreat back to the border, and they think that perhaps, maybe, once they cross the Ukrainian border back to Russia, they might be chased into Russia. That's when Russia gets antsy, and that's when Russia really starts to screw things up, and that's when the markets take a real dip. Because, again, we're talking now about a potential world war, not a regional skirmish type thing. And all bets are off. We're not going to be nice guys anymore about, we'll just use these kinds of weapons and these kinds of weapons and da-da-da-da. Now we're going to change. Now all bets are off. It's like no rules. Well, if there's no rules, there's no way the markets are going to be there where we are. So I want you to understand that, get that, and just keep that in the back of your mind, because no one else is really going to talk to you about this. I don't think so. Again, I'm trying to explain to you in plain English what could screw up the markets. That the European thing could screw up the markets. What else could screw up the markets? China decides that Taiwan, after the Olympics are over, China decides that Taiwan needs to be taught a lesson because they're just not Chinese enough. And they put in naval restrictions. They won't allow cargo ships in and out of Taiwan. Daring the Americans to, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to bring in your precious little warships out here and leave them vulnerable to our Air Force? Because we can pick you guys off. We only have to be right once. We only need one of our jet fighters or bombers to nail one of your aircraft carriers, and that's done. We have thousands of these guys. We have zealous pilots who will do kamikaze runs at hyperspeed into your warship. So you prepared to put up 10,000 of your sailors in some of your ships? Come on over. We dare you. What if that happens? Again, I don't want to be Mr. Doom and Gloom. I'm just kind of saying, hey, This isn't a perfect world in which we live, and there are issues out there. And I just want to give you the heads up. This is some of the crap that could be happening because we're dealing with dictators. You got Putin in Moscow, you got Xi Jinping in Beijing with his goons. These guys are not there to, they don't have to worry about an election. The midterms? What's a midterm in Russia? What's a midterm election in China? It's a nothing burger. There's no such thing as midterms over there. Opinion polls? What? There's no such thing as opinion polls. There are gulags. You are opposed to what we do. You are here. You were a guest of the country in a gulag, and you were never heard from again. And you're not having a good time. That's what is the alternative for you. You're either with us or you're a nothing burger. It's as simple as that. And so, what will the West really do about it? How committed would the West be against foreign forces? Because since the Second World War and since Vietnam, uh, the West has kind of backed off a lot. Since Afghanistan, of course, we've backed off. Iraq backed off. The Iranians are going, they're not here anymore. We don't see Americans around here anymore. They're hardly even here. We could start flexing our muscles. We're going to have these discussions with the Americans and the Europeans about a new nuclear program. The last one was blown up by the last administration, so there is no nuclear program. So we're going to make nuclear weapons. Who's going to stop us? Is America going to send in 100,000 troops into Iran to stop us from making nuclear weapons? I don't think so. What's the political upside for any administration to do that? Zero. So there's no votes in it. It's not going to happen. They figured it out. They know. Yeah, it's a popular opinion poll foreign policy. That's what it is in Britain, Germany, the USA, Canada, and everywhere else. It's an opinion poll foreign policy. And you and I here at home, we have our opinions, and we don't think we should be doing that and be there and be there. And so our leaders go, okay, the voters don't want it because the opinion polls tell us they don't want it. We're not doing it. And we'll talk the talk, but we're not going to walk the walk. Well, these foreign entities, they're not stupid. They know too. They know as well that, yeah, these guys aren't coming in. They'll talk the talk, but they're not coming in here. So we have a whole lot of room to make moves right now. And that's why you see what's going on. Coups happening in Africa. Bogus elections happening all over the place. Belarus, Kazakhstan, country after country going into the dictator business, one after the other after the other. It's just so obvious what's going on. And press being arrested for being press everywhere. And this is a sign of where the many will be dominated by the few who have the bullets. They've got the guns, the bullets, and the soldiers, and they're using the state apparatus to take over the country and impose their laws. Look at Myanmar. I mean, Myanmar was this close to becoming a democracy, this close, and then the army took over, kicked out the prime minister, arrested all the cabinet members. What's that gal's name? Sing Kung Yi, something like that. She won the Nobel Prize in peace, but she's in jail for another 4 years. She's done. She's out. She's in jail now, and she's a non-factor. Kim Sung Yi, is that her name? I can't remember. These countries, one after the other, are just it's dictatorville. Here we go. It's the year of the dictator, the decade of the dictator. Turkey went that direction in its own kind of quiet way. There was an attempted coup 4 or 5 years ago. That's been snuffed out. Journalists have been jailed for 20 years. Any journalist that opposes Erdogan is nowhere to be found. And what did we do about it? We North Americans, we freedom-loving people, we did nothing. Zip. We did absolutely nothing. And Erdogan's going, they're not sending troops in here to stop me. I'm in NATO. Did you know that? Turkey is part of NATO, okay? We're supposed to defend Turkey if the Russians move in. Are we going to do that? Are we going to send in troops to defend Erdogan? Because that's the guy running the show over there. You got to wonder. Anyway, it's just Bruce and it's happy thoughts. And I just want to give you the bigger picture. Anyway, sometimes I can't give you happy bigger pictures. I'd like to just tell you that everything is great and we're going to sing Kumbaya by the campfire tonight, holding hands with all of our communist enemies. But I can't do that, you see. I'm old, and I think I'm allowed to say this. Anyway, just me. Anyway, there you have it. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. We're up 109 points on the Dow. The Dow doesn't care what I'm talking about. S&P is up 10. NASDAQ is up 53. The markets are with blinders on, marching forward to the land of profits. And that's where the market wants to go. And I get it. I completely get it because it's worked for the last 25 years. It's worked beautifully. And if you are in the capital gain business, you've had a good time of it. Yeah, there's been casualties. Certain countries are now dictator run and so on. But yeah, no, you win some, you lose some. As long as it's okay where I live, that's the bottom line. It's just like the old story you hear all the time about. A state will say, we're going to generate energy from windmills. We're going to shut down our coal-fired plants, and we're going to use wind and we use solar. And everyone says, oh, that sounds interesting. And let's hope it works out. And then the proposal is, yeah, we're going to put up 50 windmills over here. And everyone around there goes, oh, no, you're not. No, you're not putting any windmills in my backyard. No, 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 no. That's going to affect my property values. So they try to find another place. Oh, no, 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 we can't do it there. And then a place like Massachusetts and other states say, we're going to put windmills offshore, 8 miles offshore that you can't see from the shoreline. If you live on the coast in one of those multi-million-dollar estates on the beach, you can't see the windmills out there because the Earth's curvature, you have to believe the Earth is round, by the way, the Earth's curvature is such that you can't see the windmills sitting over there. And then the environmentalists come up and go, oh, well, that's no good. Oh, we can't have that. I mean, there's always opposition to the plan. And the plan doesn't get executed, or it does really slowly. And that's how the world works. So, what can I say? It's just me. I'm crusty, I guess. Anyway, I love that you're here, and I hope that you make money today. If you're going to do any option writing today as option writers, I know some of you are who are watching me, there are opportunities here, but you have to be aware of the potential pitfalls of option writing at the moment. But it wouldn't stop me. I wouldn't be afraid of the pitfalls. The pitfall of writing an option right now on GameStop, for example. The stock is $128.99 on the pre-market from what I can tell you right now. We've got very little happening on the volume side of things. Let me just double check here. I am showing 4,400 shares traded on GameStop this morning with now 26 minutes to go before we open. Stock's $128.99, up 93 cents. It's a nothing burger. We got nothing going on. It's obvious without any volume. If we don't even trade 100,000 in the pre-market. No one from the inside of this company is buying stock. You can certainly tell the employees aren't buying their own stock. I mean, there's no volume. I mean, not even the employees are buying up stock in GameStop. You'd have at least a couple 100,000 trade every morning, with something. You'd have friends of friends of friends, relatives of relatives of friends of friends of GameStop employees buying up stock if they felt something big was about to happen. There's nothing happening with 4,400. There's obviously nothing happening with the company that is sponge-worthy, let's say. They're not sponge-worthy, as Elaine would say. So the stock is 128.48. You may want to write 130 calls for Friday. You may want to write 135 calls for next Friday, or 140 for next Friday, or the Friday after that. Knowing that in the back of your mind, if this thing pops up because something is being said by somebody somewhere that creates a buzz, you'll do a rollover. And so it's time to write calls again on our GameStop because the stock is telling us headlines with high beam headlights. They're flashing their headlights at us going, we're not doing anything. We're not going to talk. We're not going to say anything. And look at the volume. Nothing's going on. Start writing calls on GameStop and bring in some cash. That's what I say. But always keep in mind, you might be doing rollovers if they take a shot. So let's see how it opens this morning. First 5-10 minutes, they want to pop up to 130, 32, 33, but they run out of gas. Start writing 35s and 40s and 45s for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks out. Taking some premium money and dare the stock to take you out. Dare it, because there's nothing here. It's a nothing burger. I'm sitting here going, you're going to do something? Really? Are you sure? Because I don't think you are. Prove me wrong. I don't know. Over at Goldman Sachs, we're watching Goldman because this one here should be the stock affected, one of the most affected stocks with earnings season coming up here starting tomorrow. This is a bank. They're coming out with their earnings next week, but starting tomorrow, other banks start releasing their financial results. Goldman, I am surprised, is actually where it is. It's at 393.50. Yesterday, it hit a low of 388. It's now at 393.50 in the pre-market, up 319 a share. I felt it would be around 405, maybe even 410 by now. I thought it would be a little higher in anticipation of good news from banks, because there's no analyst saying it's going to be a disaster. There's no banker, no analyst saying bank stocks are a disaster. They're get out. No, they're all going. There could be some really serious up surprises here. Up surprises. Anyway, with 393 on Goldman, if you're going to write calls on Goldman, same story with GameStop. Give this thing 15 minutes, a half an hour on the open. Let's see what it's got. Wants to pop into the 395 to 400 range. You might want to write a 400 contract, a 410 contract for next week, Friday, ahead of the stock, knowing that you might need to do a rollover. If you're being offered a fat premium to write a 1 or a 2 week call, about $5 or $10 ahead of the market, depending on where that market is, you may want to take advantage of that. On the other hand, you might say, Bruce, I'm not that kind of a gambler. I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow and watch what happens to the bank stocks that release their results. I want to see what happens to JP Morgan when they do release the results. Because if JP Morgan beats their number by an unbelievable number and the stock goes down, then it's doom and gloom for everybody else. If they beat their number by unbelievable amounts and the stock goes way up, this could be good for us. If they match their number, the expected number that they were supposed to make, and the stock does nothing, I'm a writer. If the stock goes down because they match the number, I'm a writer. I'm going to write because it'll probably affect mine too. So we're going to see just what gives it. The other thing to give attention to is, let's say JP Morgan makes a great number. The stock goes up, but 2 days later it goes back down. You're a writer, because that's a dead cat bounce. If we're not going to get any kind of real oomph here and follow through, then what are you afraid of getting taken out? If you write a contract out for 3 weeks for, say, 410 on Goldman, or 415 or 405 or 400, again, depending on where the stock is, you want to take a big, fat, juicy premium off the table and say to the market, come and get me. I got a big, fat premium already. Plus this strike price, I'm a happy pappy. Let this thing run up. I'll roll it over. It's okay. I'm quite happy to do it. Anyway, we'll see. The stock will tell us. Right now, the stock is saying we're up 269 in the pre-market to 393. That's what it's telling me. The stock's also saying that we bottomed out yesterday at 388.56, probably too far on the downside. We were at 404 at one point yesterday. 404 down to 388. Pre-market, pre-earnings, it's been doing this. That's the volatility before the earnings. Now we're at 393. So, okay, go to 395. I dare you. Let's write 400s, 405s for either tomorrow or for next Friday and go from there. Okay. Thoughts. There you go. Joanne, Uncle Bruce, I appreciate the insight over the months on COVID, China, Russia. Valuable to say the least. And Uncle Bruce, stink bids to buy GameStop stock. Should I put any kind of a stink bid if I want to buy this stuff on GameStop? GameStop stock. Where are we at right now? Let's look again. We're pre-market 128.99, up 93 cents. Nope, I don't have a stink bid, and I'm not being flippant about it. I'm not being coy. I'm saying I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. If the stock wants to take a shot higher, so be it. But I don't think that's coming. If the stock is going to stay where it is for a while, so be it. That's the way it's going to be. But if the stock's going to have another dip one more time, it's going to have one of those blowouts. A whole bunch of speculators have been buying GameStop for the last couple of weeks, thinking this is the low. This is the low. This is the low. Here's the low. I got the low. I'm in the low now. I'm in on the low. And it goes lower. 115 a share, 112 a share. We may have a bunch of people get kicked out or dump out because they're so frustrated they've just lost all hope because they're not investors, they're flippers. That's where you make your move. You're looking for a dip of gargantuan proportions where they're really getting kicked out, and now you want in, and that's where they're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. 128.99 isn't that. this thing's got to break 150 to convince me that something big is going on, and it's got to stay there, and it's not happening. We had the big news last week, Thursday. I mean, that was a week today. A week today, we got it. The NFT thing. The Wall Street Journal article did nothing for this stock. Nothing. It went to 175 in the aftermarket, 160 the next day. It's now 129 a share. The Wall Street Journal article, as legitimate as you're going to get in this financial business, you get written up in the Wall Street Journal, you got something. There's been vetting going on. There was some fact checking going on to make that story happen. That was not someone taking a wild guess that, oh, they're going into NFTs, I think, maybe, probably. No. This thing went through sources, and so this story was detailed. It was serious stuff. That thing hit 88 miles an hour, and you saw some serious poop. Stocks at 128.73. The verdict is out. The street doesn't believe it. The street as all investors in GameStop don't believe it. Because why is the stock down? Because people are selling the stock. That's why the stock's down. It's not that it's being attacked by invisible forces and aliens and mother of all short squeeze experts. No, it's because GameStop shareholders are selling the stock going, it didn't go to 200 a share the week after that article. That means it's not happening. Those are not investors. Those were the flippers looking for the payoff, and they didn't get the payoff. And they're disillusioned and they're out. And yet the stock hasn't recovered from 128. Why isn't it recovering? Got to make you wonder. So Beach Boy, you're getting richer, even though the stock isn't moving. You're getting richer, even though it's going down in a way, because you've got options against it. And you've got powder, and you're ready to buy it. You're one of the greatest shareholders the company could ever have. You have dry powder, willing to buy the stock. And I'm saying to you, I agree. Buying the stock might be a good move, but not today. This stock has to show you a reason why you want to buy it. It's got to give you the motivation, and I don't see the motivation here. It's a wishy-washy trading pattern here. Yesterday, 126 to 131 was the range. A nothing burger range for GameStop in one day. Talk about lack of interest. Volume, not even 2 million shares. You sit back with your dry powder. You wait. Because this kind of performance tells me it's going lower. It's not going higher. This isn't like prepping for takeoff. There's none of that. The only way this stock's going to take off is if Mr. Cohen actually speaks a word and can be quoted. If either he gets in front of a camera or one of his underlings gets in front of a camera, then you can believe it. But right now, what are the odds of this happening? I don't know. You know what GameStop could be doing? What they could be doing is they could be giving us right now a preview of their fourth quarter results, like SmartRent did the other day. Brilliant move by SmartRent. GameStop could be coming up right now and saying, just a preview for you guys. These are our preliminary numbers at the moment, but it looks like our fourth quarter came in at sales of blah. And our per sale store number, the retail store locations, our sales were, say, plus 4% or plus 9% over last year, higher than we projected. Just give us a hint, give us 5 bullet points of little highlights. Something to chew on, like a little appetizer, so we're all anticipating the meal. We're well on our way to, 48% of all our revenue is now e-commerce, or our e-commerce division is profitable. Margins are improving. Something just give me nibbles. Give me an appetizer, man. Show me the bloomin' onion at Outback, right? The table over there has got the bloomin' onion odor appetizer over there. It smells real good. We need that. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting any of that from GameStop right now, and that tells me the stock will go lower because there are flippers out there who are going to keep losing their patience because they're not investors. They'll never be around long enough. They're here for today and gone later today. And I'm waiting for more of these guys to get out. And at the moment, without the volume, they're going to get out more than people are going to get in. And so, Beach Boy, you're going to buy this stock. Yes, you are. You'll buy your stock, but you're going to get it at the price you deserve to get it at. And I think it's going to be lower. That's just where I'm at right now. Prove me wrong, GameStop. I dare you to prove me wrong. I'm ready. Kent, I got it, Bruce. I got your message. I hear between the lines what you're saying. Got it. Okay, Ken. Rock and roll, baby. We are 14 minutes away from opening up. Is SoFi going to break $14? Is these are comments. I love these comments. I love all you guys. Bobby, John, talking about the stock at $14. You guys are wasting your time talking about SoFi at $14. You're wasting your energy. SoFi and $14 there is no significance for SoFi at 14 anything. There is no invisible wall stopping the stock. Get that out of your heads. I'm telling you, get that out of your heads. Become investors and turn into Buffett. Cross your arms and wait this thing out. 1403 is where we are right now in the pre-market. There is no invisible barrier. There is no conspiracy theories. There's no strategy to suppress the stock. There's none of that. There are buyers and there are sellers. And the question is, who's in a hurry to get their end done? Are the buyers in a hurry to buy, or are the sellers more in a hurry to sell? That's all you got to worry about. And you can answer that question all the time. Every second of the day, you can get the answer by just looking at how the stock's doing. Right now in the pre-market, it's up 15 cents. You know what that means? There are more buyers in a hurry to buy the stock than sellers in a hurry to sell the stock. At this second, that's the story. If when we open up, we're down 15 cents to start the day, sellers are in a hurry to get out quicker than buyers are in a hurry to get in. That's all it is. There's nothing more to read into it. There's nothing else to try to understand. You don't have to worry about the theory of relativity. You don't have to worry about Einstein mathematical theories. It's just a simple law of buyers versus sellers and the patience level, the patient level. How impatient are we? How eager are we to get done what we need to get done? Why are people selling SoFi? People ask me all the time, Bruce, why would they want to sell it at $14 a share? They got to be crazy. They have other problems. They don't have a SoFi problem. They have money problems. It could well be that they gambled on some other stock that didn't work out, and they're using SoFi to bail out their margin call. It's as simple as that. I can't ask these people these questions because I'm not allowed to talk to sellers. Neither are you. It's a private affair. But there's a reason people are selling the stock, and then there's the reason why they're buying it. And you have to keep reminding yourself that, okay, the stock's at 1402 and it was down to 1375 yesterday and it got up to 1442 yesterday. There was a buyer for every seller yesterday on the 25 million shares that traded. So really, there were just as many buyers as sellers when the trading got done, because that's how it's done. Now, it is possible that maybe there was a seller yesterday that had 1 million shares they had to sell, and there were 5 buyers yesterday that only wanted 100,000 each, and everyone else was small retail investors. Yes, that can happen. Sometimes we get an imbalance with large sellers or large buyers and small. This is the market. This is completely the market, right? What it's doing right now has nothing to do with politics, has nothing to do with Biden or Trump or Bush or Obama or Eisenhower or Truman or Lincoln or anything. It has nothing to do with it. This is a reflection of greed, expectations, and needs. And that's the big one. NEEDS, needs. I need to raise $20,000 right now. My broker gave me a margin call. Where am I going to get $20,000? Oh, I got some stock in SoFi. I'll sell some SoFi. I don't want to sell it, but I got to sell it because this other thing my buddy told me about, I bought this stock, my buddy told me, and it's a disaster. I got to listen to this guy, Uncle Bruce, because obviously my buddy doesn't know what he's talking about. That could be what it is right there. If a seller needs to blow off stock in a hurry, and it's usually the first hour of the morning where the sellers are under pressure to get cash together, because brokers tell their clients, you have 2 hours to bring the money in before we sell you out of everything. And in the first hour, they make the painful decision to sell certain stock to raise money because they've got problems. When markets don't just go straight up all the time, you have people who have to make adjustments to their portfolio, whether they like it or not. And that might be the reason. The simple, easy reason why SoFi is where it is. That's it. That's all there is. It could be much deeper than that, but I wouldn't go there. You're just wasting your brain energy on something that is irrelevant. This stock is going to go to hundreds of dollars a share. That is the end game here. It will. It's trading 20 million shares a day, 30 million shares a day, 40 million shares a day all the time now. It's got the street recognition. They got the name on the big football stadium. They're promoting themselves like crazy. They're growing their client base out. It's only a matter of time before more market participants go, I think I'm going to buy this SoFi, and if I did get a cash call, I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to use this as my cash machine to raise money against other bets. My core of my portfolio, the heart and soul of my future upside, is this. This is the Apple of 2022. I'm buying this for the next 5 years. Once we get more investors thinking that way, we stop with this nonsense. 25 to 14, 25 to 13, 20. That it's gone. But these are early days. The stock is not even 6 months old as its own entity. And so we're in early days. And so you're reading way too much into the potential of this stock because you think it's being held up right now and all that stuff. Just don't bother. Don't bother. You're going to be fine. All right. Where else are we going here? We're down to 8 minutes. We're 8 minutes. Here we go. What else is going on? Let's see. Think it's going to be held down. Don't go there. You're wasting your time. Let's go. You think Bruce is going to blow his top before the open? I finally made it to a morning session. Morning, Uncle B. Morning. You made it to a rant. People wonder, do you have a nap in between your morning show and your afternoon show? I try to. I'm not always successful in getting a nap in. I try to lie down. I try to relax, but sometimes I just can't turn this off, and I'm just. But other times I'm so exhausted I sleep beautifully. Get an hour in, and I'm wide awake, and I'm all powered up again. And here we go. Gotta say, the last couple of days I've slept really well. Lord Farraquad, you've got it figured out. It's Eisenhower screwing with us again. That's what's going on here. It's Eisenhower. That's what it is. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Will. How you doing there, pal? Welcome. Good morning, Will from Duncan. Thinking SoFi will pay a dividend. Don't think about that. Oh, boy. Yeah, what can I say? Short interest has been a significant topic with other stocks. Here, no. Well, I don't see any massive short selling numbers coming out anywhere that tell me that we've got something way over shorted around here. Not yet. I don't see it. It's a great excuse to use, but I don't see the evidence. Anyway, good morning, Bagel family. I'm so ready for a cruise, says Duncan. Good morning, everybody. GameStop, baby. Let's go. Come on, GameStop. Take us to the moon, baby. Let's go. Well, we're going to find out. Pre-market volume on SoFi right now, 258,000 shares. That's kind of typical. That's normal. It's good to see. GameStop pre-market volume, 5,900. We're up 89 cents to 128.95. Yeah, okay. Let's see. If you're curious how I know all these things about SoFi, Tony says, hello, everyone. Just hold on to your pants, okay? Shorts aren't reported. You won't see the evidence. Come on, Bruce, you know that. Rob, who's secured? Who schedules a meeting for 9:30 a.m.? Luckily, I'm not an active participant. Laughing out loud. You know what? Bagel Babe says, I had avocado toast for breakfast. Not so sure how that will affect the markets. Oh, well, it's green. That's a green thing, so that's good. Good for the market. Oh, boy. Welcome all to the broadcast today. Nice to have you here. Thank you for the thumbs ups, too. We have 131 already. Thank you for 131 thumbs ups. If any of you are in a position to hit that thumbs up button for us, give the show a little more momentum. That would be a nice thing. Actually, I see 207, actually, so I'm a little behind there, but nice to see 207, now 208 thumbs ups. Keep them coming, kids. We sure could use the thumbs ups for sure. We love it. It all helps the analytics of the channel. Thank you all so much. What is going on in the pre-market? 4 minutes to go. Last look here. Rocket Lab is up another 27 cents to 11.72. It was up 59 yesterday. It was up the day before that. SoFi is up 17 cents at 14.03, which is better than the 8 cents we lost yesterday. GameStop is up 74, but we lost 2.25 yesterday. Matterport is up 11 cents, but we lost 1.33 yesterday. That's a nothing burger. 23andMe up 9. We lost 31 cents yesterday. Spire's up, looks like about 7 cents, but we lost 19 yesterday. ATIP is not trading this morning. Neither is SmartRent or Cyxtera. No pre-market trading that I can discern here. Apple is up 21 cents, but it was up 45 yesterday. It's up 21 more now to 175.75. Goldman is up 3.29, but it lost 12.74 last night or yesterday. Cisco lost a quarter yesterday, but it's up 8 cents in the pre-market. And Tesla was up $41 yesterday, and it's up $7 more right now at $1,113 a share on Tesla. There you go. What can I say? Yeah, well, we'll see how the markets want to react and take care of us or not take care of us. We've got a 127-point gain on the Dow with 3 minutes to go in the pre-market. 1150 gain on S&P, and NASDAQ up 60. Crude is down 25 cents to 82.39. And there it is. It'll never go away unless someone does something drastic. Why borrowers may never be able to resume student loan repayments. There you have it. Yeah, I'm still blown away. In the last 20 years, I've been blown away by how the student loan business has been allowed to become what it is. It's a monster. It is a multi-hundreds of billion-dollar monster for many, many, many financial institutions. One of which is SoFi. Hey, they're in the lending business. It's incredible to me how students are being saddled with this unbearable debt out there to try to get an education. It's really something. What can I say though? It is the way it is. That's all I can tell you. Hey, does anybody know? I'll ask you this question later. Actually, this is nothing to do with the market. I'm going to ask you a technical question for some of you guys. You know how technically inept I am. I'll ask this question later. Right now, I'm getting ready for the open. Larry, I think you're going to get ready to hit us up here with the bells, and we do appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for those of you who are here as casual observers. Thank you for those of you who are here as subscribers and becoming subscribers of this channel. Thank you. Those of you who are here as Chillin' with Bruce members, thank you. And those of you who are here as Gold Bagel members, you guys are the creme de la creme de la creme creme creme. Thank you all so much for following this guy, this old man, and his rants every morning. Appreciate it. And let's have some fun. Let's make some money. Let's see what's going on. What's going to happen? What are you doing here? Rob says 2 minutes. No, he says it's 1 minute. Let's go. Cindy is saying go Goldman. Let's go. Go Goldman Sachs. Get going. The Dow is showing a 129 gain. We're about to go into the open of the market. And thank you all for joining the mayhem. I'm glad you're here. Take a look here at pre-market openings and market opens. We're about to hit those bells, and we're going to get going. Thank you all for that. I believe in Trust T-shirt. That's what I believe in. The bells for Larry are here. And Larry, here he is. The bells are being rung by Larry Titus. That means the market is officially open. If Larry's ringing the bells, we're up and running. Thank you, sir. As always, John Anderson, good morning, everybody. Larry, says BZ. Thank you all for helping out and being here. Carol is smiling. Who misses the trolls? Let's go, simpletons. That's right. He's here, says Dr. Walter. Cheddar, Xavier, what's going on? Larry, hell's bells. That's what's going on there. Larry, thank you. We're up and we're running. We have begun the day. It is Thursday, January the 13th, 2022. 2 weeks of this year is already gone. 2 weeks already gone. Gone. Wow. Here we are. Now what's going to happen? What is going to happen? Are you folks going to make money today? You deserve to. Let's see how this all wants to work itself out. I'm showing at the moment to see if I can get this to react here. I'm trying to figure out where we are really at here. It's only a minute or so in, so it's kind of early to really say, but it looks like the Dow's up over 100 points right now. 135, it looks like. I see a 12-point gain on S&P, and I see a 36-point gain on NASDAQ, about a quarter of a point, roughly, across the board there. Oil off a dime, not much going on with oil. Rocket Lab, I'm showing down a couple of pennies. Nothing here to worry about. And what else? Uncle Bruce, the Spire, May $25 calls just jumped from $15 to $45. Any thoughts? So from 1.5 cents to what? From 15 cents to 45 cents a piece. Any thoughts? No idea. But we always like the upside. Let's see. I don't miss trolls. They upset Bruce. I don't miss them, says Joanne. Let's see. Nancy Pelosi sold approximately 2 million Apple, $2 million dollars worth Apple on December 30, probably for tax reasons. Okay, couple more minutes under 14. I should get it, says Rob. Might miss the rocket ride. Let's see. By the way, Nancy Pelosi is a multi-millionaire, has been for decades. Her and her husband are incredibly wealthy. I don't think she has to do the job of speaker to make a living. She doesn't need the money. But then again, Nancy is Nancy, and there are those who like her and many who don't. And there's that. I'll leave that alone. Don't want to go there if that's possible. Rocket Lab down a dime. SoFi up 15 cents to 14.01. GameStop down a penny. Matterport up 6 cents. ME unchanged. Spire up 3.5 cents. ATIP up 4. SmartRent up 9. Sextera down 14. These are early quotes. We'll read those again in a few minutes and just see where we're really going on this right now. What is happening? The Dow's up 129. I've got S&P now higher by 15. I got NASDAQ up by 50 points. That's what I'm showing. Cheers to all of you around the world who are with me here today. Hope you're having a good morning. In Europe, I hope you're having a good afternoon. In Asia, good evening. Welcome all from around the planet to the Stock Markets with Bruce channel, where we try to talk about the markets in plain English. We just try to bring it down to the dumbest format possible if I can, because I'm the big dummy here. What is happening? What else? Not politics, just Apple. There you go. Yeah. What else? Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't want to go there. 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 I'm going to avoid all those questions and comments. Going to avoid all that. Just avoid it. Where are we at now? We're up 126 on the Dow. Good. We're up 11 on S&P. We're up 49 on NASDAQ. Okay. U.S. wholesale prices rise 0.2% in December, in a sign high inflation might be starting to ease. Okay, where was that announcement yesterday? Wouldn't that have been nice? But there you are. ATIP, says Joe. Check it out, man. We're up 12 cents to 305 on ATIP. Volume 77,000. That's actually up. That volume is higher than usual. I don't know what to make of it. I like green arrows. I really do. I just go higher. We're down 4 cents on Spire. We're up 6 on SmartRent. Down 9 cents on Sextera. We're down a nickel on ME. Matterport off 9 cents. GameStop down 136. SoFi unchanged at 1386. Now 1385, down a penny. Volume 987,000. Very quiet. Rocket Lab down 20 cents. 1125. 200,000 shares. Very quiet. Okay. ATIP 303 up a dime. Vanik Vector's up 758, the chip maker. AMC down 30 cents. President of the company sold $7 million worth of stock, finished off his retirement organizational stuff. He says he still has 2+ million shares of the company. He's 67 years old. He is hinting his days are numbered in the company because he's talking about retirement planning. What do you think that means? He ain't going to be here much longer. Don't look for this guy to turn this company around. He isn't going to be around much longer. Someone else will take over. And then what will they do? AMC needs to raise money. They need to pay off bankers. There's only one way to raise money for AMC. They got to sell stock from the treasury. We'll see. Robinhood down 41 cents to 15.84. Home Depot up $1.61. IBM up 143 to 135. What happened to IBM this week? It was supposed to be a crash of epic proportions because a analyst downgraded the stock, and it went from something like 135.80 all the way down to like 128, and it is now 135 again. Welcome back, IBM. Hello. The Dow is up 111. Microsoft up 89 cents. Apple up 35 cents. Tesla down 467 at 11.01 a share. Bed Bath Beyond down 6 cents. BlackBerry down 4 cents. Royal Caribbean 82.79 up 53 cents. Put contracts, boy, that's the way to buy there. Buy puts. Goldman up $1.96 to 392.27. There's your answer. Maybe 395 contracts for tomorrow. Maybe 400s for next Friday, or 405s. Maybe for the Friday after that, 400s, 405s. Might be rightable. Cisco down 70 cents this morning, 61.42. Isn't that something? Cisco. I'm wondering. That's kind of weird. I don't see any news, any particular news on it, but it is off. The lower it goes, the cheaper in the money calls contracts are, and then you can start writing calls against it. Amazon is up $12, Facebook up 13 cents, make it 72 cents now. Google up 14 bucks. That's what I got going on here. Early indications at the moment. We've got the Dow up 117, S&P up 11, NASDAQ up 42 points. That's what I see right there at the moment. Welcome one, welcome all. And there you have it. Let's see. By the way, now's a good time to be grabbing up some more of the SoFi. Cheddar Stacks knows what to say. Neat. We're going higher. Splair, same thing. We're going higher. Let's go. Well, what can we see here? An early morning shakeout. Nothing to see here. Neat. There you go. Let's go, baby. Yeah, ATIP is pulling ahead of Spire in that horse race. There it is. Something could be cooking at SoFi. It goes into market close, the market open again, market closed. I don't know. It could be just some glitches. I don't know. Anyway, there you have it. SoFi, says Carol. There you go. $14 on SoFi, up 14 cents. It's the only one in the green, other than ATIP, which is now 309, up 16 cents on ATIP. Volume 134,000. It's being gobbled up here, just being bought up. Lovely. Come on, Spire, join the party, pal. Let's go. Rocket Lab down 18, SoFi up 9 at 13.90, now up 11, up 13.97. GameStop down 54 cents. Matterport down 9 cents. ME down 8. Spire down 4. ATIP at 311, up 18 cents. Smart Rent down a penny. Cyxtera down 15 cents. That's the deal. 106-point gain on the Dow right now. We're watching to see just what is really happening. We're up 18 cents on ATIP at 311 a share. Ooh-wee. What can I say? Andrew keeps wondering, Royal Caribbean has been going up on lower volume overall. How much can be read into the stock price going up while volume is going down? Yeah, well, Royal Caribbean, I'm waiting for them to make another announcement at any time, another bond offering to raise another $1 billion, maybe $2 billion. They're going to keep raising money to pay bills. They're canceling cruises. They've canceled cruises into January, February on some ships, and a couple of their ships are acting as hospital ships to house infected crew members off the coast of the Bahamas and off the coast of Barbados. They're not bringing them on shore in the U.S. because they know if they do, they've got to mandatorily put them into hotels at great expense with U.S. doctors at great expense. They're not doing that. They're going to keep them offshore in their ships with their third world doctors at much lower costs. You trust that stock? Do you believe it? Do you trust it? I kind of wonder. Yikes. I don't know. Let's see what is going to happen. SoFi up 8 cents to 13.94. GameStop up a dime. We've gone green on GameStop, 128.16. and now we're negative 4 cents. So there you go. Matterport down only 6 cents this morning. ME down 12. Spire down now 5 cents a share. ATIP up 20 cents to 313. Does that number sound familiar? 313 a share. Didn't Spire trade at 313 the other day and get stopped there? That was interesting. We have hit 314 on ATIP though today, so I will grant you that. 163,000 shares traded on ATIP, moving up 20 cents on that little volume. No resistance. Hello. Do you think there's some buying coming in on ATIP today? There must be. Is there something cooking? There must be something going on. Anyway, I like it. 313 and a half. Go. Just go. Just go. Let's go. All right. There it is. There's my encouragement for you. 92-point gain on the Dow, 9.9 on S&P, 54 on NASDAQ right now. There it is. Let's see here. Where else are we going on here? TD has ATIP shares held by institutions at 80+%. Whew. Man, oh man. I own a March 80 put, says Andrew, on Royal Caribbean. I think you're going to make money. I really do. Interesting. Wow. What a run. What a fun morning. We're up 20 cents on ATIP. We're down 6 on Spire. Matterport just went green, 1507. SoFi back over 1401, up 15 cents. Rocket Lab down 20. GameStop down 32 cents. Smart Rent down just a penny, and Cyxtera down 15 cents right at the moment. To start the day, in the Dow's up 93. Yes. That's what's going on. Watching all kinds of things simultaneously to see what's happening here. ME at an all-time low. There you have it. What can I say? Andrew, DQ is saying, I own a January 70 put on Rocket Lab, on Royal Caribbean. I bought back in July. I'm laughing out loud. Interesting. Where are we at here? We have got 268 folks giving us thumbs ups today, and I thank you very much for the thumbs up support so far. Kind of you to help us out. Any thumbs ups right here are well appreciated the first 10 minutes of our day. That gives this show instant momentum, and we love you for it. So please hit the thumbs up button, help out this show, get exposed to more potential viewers. Love you for that, guys. We are here with viewers from around the world watching this show, as usual, as we try to explain the stock markets in plain English. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being hanging out with Uncle Bruce members, and also thank you for being Gold Bagel members of this channel. We love you. 280 thumbs up. We're going for 300 thumbs ups. Only 20 away from 300 already. In 14 minutes of trading, we are moving up the thumbs ups needle right here to 283, 17 away from 300 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. This helps a lot. Where else are we going here? The winners and losers. We can see it right here. Rocket Lab, we're down 16 cents. SoFi up 16 to 1402. GameStop is now 128.76. Looks like we're up about 70 cents here. Matterport, unchanged now at 1506. 23andMe down 12 cents. We got Spire down a nickel, but we have ATIP up 23 cents to 316 on the old ATIP. It's not that old, actually. We've already hit 318 and a half, so we are rolling on ATI. Thank you. We've got, and only 67 or whatever thousand, not even that. We don't have a lot of volume on ATIP. 227,000. But for ATIP, that is significant. That is significantly higher than normal. There is buying coming in on ATIP. I don't know why, but there is. Smart Rent up a penny now. Cyxtera just down a dime. That is the situation right here. Apple's up 47 cents. Goldman is up 449 to 394. 395 now. We're up 469. We're at 395 on Goldman. Cisco down 78 to 80 cents right now. I don't know why. And Tesla is down $1.30. That's what we've got going there. We're trying to figure out where these markets are headed and why. That's our game every day. That's our game. Oh, what a game we're playing. Why? Why is it doing this? Why? What did I say? What do I think? That's what we got, kids. Looking for any other news on any of other stocks. Other stocks we're following. Can't find a thing on any of our stocks for upgrades or downgrades today. Nothing much there. And yeah, we're just watching here what's going on. Alrighty, over to here. Continuing on. Matterport below 15, says Giotti. Where are we at now? 14.96, down a dime. You're right. Does anyone here have a home mortgage or SoFi? What kind of rate are you getting from those guys? GameStop just went green. We're up 91 cents. Now we're up 13 cents. Exactly. And let's see. Spire posted yesterday. It only took 22 days from calling Virgin Orbit to settle to satellite integration on site. Very quick turnaround. Very good. NASDAQ working on fourth positive day in a row. This is good. I don't know about great yet or the beginning. It's all good. All right. I'm not sure what's going on there. We are now on SoFi up 7 cents to 13.91. We're up 5 cents to 13.91. We're down 22 on Rocket Lab. We've got GameStop up 94 cents to 129. Matterport down 11 cents. ME down 12. Spire down 7. ATIP at 313 up 20 cents. SmartRent down 3. Cyxtera down 23. AMC down 4 cents. Robinhood down 44 cents. Vanik up 8.13. Home Depot up $2. IBM up $1. 134.58. The Dow up 111. Microsoft up $1. Apple up 74 cents. Tesla down $1.69. Royal Caribbean up $1.07 to 83.33. Goldman Sachs up 4.49 to 394.80. Cisco now down only 58 to 61.54. Amazon up $14. Facebook up $1.50. Google up $24 a share. JP Morgan up 68 cents. Costco down $1.75. Walmart up 3 cents. Nvidia up $1.70. American Airlines up 47 cents to 18.97. Just can't get the 19.20. Can't get there. What else? So DraftKings up 2 cents to $26. Moderna up down 3.49 to 2.19. Intel at 56. Micron at 97, up $2. There it is. We're up 126 on the Dow now. A little pop up higher. Might be the high of the day on the Dow right now. We've got S&P up 12, NASDAQ up 55, oil down 6 cents a barrel. That's it there, guys. Welcome to the morning session. We're watching a lot of stuff simultaneously. The winner, ATIP, 20-cent gain to 313 percentage-wise. Doing great. Wish I could tell you why. It's just too low. That's probably why. That's good enough. That's good enough for me. All right. Let's see here. What else is going on over here? Ritesh is saying, I got a 2% mortgage for about $300,000 on those guys. Mine is a 15-year deal. There you go. Michael Austin, 30-year, 2.875, 15 years, 2.125. Those are the quotes. There you go. Deals available, cheap money available through SoFi. How about that? There you go. Sean and Wendy, God is amazing. Thank you, Uncle Bruce, for last night's call-in. It was like we were at a dinner table, and you made us think like grown-ups and why we own and hold stock. Feel like Sean and I moved to 6th grade. It's fun up here. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Thank you for those kind words. Nice to have you here as always. And yeah, if I can help you guys, get the bigger picture, I've done my job, because there's a lot to watch here. Let's see. Splair is saying, Bruce, I agree with you. This repeats again and again when it hits a lower price than $3. We got 300 thumbs ups. Credit Savage, I'm number 300, buddy. 305 now. Thank you, guys. 305 thumbs ups and counting. Let's head for 400 here. Would love to hit some nice thumbs ups numbers here. Thank you, guys. That is awesome. Austin is saying, Ritesh, 2%. Geez, I'm paying 4% just because I like my banker. I knew it was over competition. Let's see. What else is going on here? We'll see what's going on. 13.93 on SoFi, up 7. GameStop up $1.60 now, 129.66. Matterport down 9 cents. ME down 6. Spire down 6.8 cents. ATIP up 16.5 to 309.5. SmartRent up a penny. Sextera down 27 cents. So it's a mixed bag here. Pennies up, pennies down as the battle rages on. Up 133 on the Dow. I think that's the high of the day for the Dow. Up 13 on S&P, it looks like. 56, no, make it 60 now on NASDAQ, up 60. This might be the high of the day. GameStop just hit 130. First time in a while that we print 130 on GameStop, up 195. Volume on GameStop, 263,000. What is going on? We need answers. We need direction. We need conviction. We're waiting. We're here. What to do? Okay. The Credit Savage, good morning, fellow simpletons, and Uncle Bruce. Let's get ready for Matterport to rip. You know how I know. I sold a few 17.5 covered calls for February. You're welcome. There you go. It's time for Matterport to go. There it is. Oh, my gosh. What's up with Spire, Uncle Bruce? What's up with this thing? I mean, come on. Vash, Bruce, when you spoke of a stock being moved for being under $3, is that 90-day timer reset if it stays above? I don't know, Vash. I honestly don't know. There might be a rule that says if you break $3, you have to stay above that for a certain amount of time to be taken off the list. You have to stay under it to be put on the list. I don't know these deep rules. Not into it. Nick, I'm number 311 there, buddy. Welcome, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Nick, for being here as always. Love it. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Yeah, we've got lots of comments going on about how to get mortgages, how to get cheap money. $130 on GameStop, up 194. 1401 on SoFi again, up 15 cents. Matterport down a dime. ME down 4. Spire down 6.8. ATIP up 13.5 cents. The Dow's up 109. S&P's up 10. NASDAQ is up 53. That's what we got going on. Getting phlegmy today. A little phlegmy today. Welcome all to the channel and the show. To the madness, the incredibleness, the wildness, the goofiness, the everythingness. Nice to have you here. Appreciate you joining me today. Trying to follow the markets in plain English. That's kind of what we're about here. Hopefully I can help you understand it and have it make sense to you. I'll do the best I can. Not always easily done, but I got to tell you, 327 thumbs ups have come in already. And I thank you for this show of support. Hit those thumbs ups, folks. Give the show a little more momentum. That is fabulous. Thank you, and thank you. Yeah, Carol's thinking here. Guys, do you think with 63 million and or more shares shorted on SoFi that needs to be covered in less than 2 days, we'll keep our baby under $14 till tomorrow? Now, why do you think it needs to be covered? Why do you think that? Am I missing something here? Let's go. Ricola, says Ratish. Auntie is laughing. Welcome, Auntie PC. Ritesh, welcome. Cheddar, Carol, Credit Savage, KY is here. Rob, Nick, Bash, Nicholas, Joe is here. Austin, Splair, Michael's here. Sean and Wendy are here. Jen. Who else is here? I Smell Money is here. Coyote. Austin, Rob, of course. Andrew's here. Joanne DQ is here. Nelson is here. How you doing, Nelson? Andrew, Rob. Who else? Splair, of course. Thank you. Cheddar Stacks. Papa Gamer's here. Zeta State is here. Carol's here. Welcome, everybody. Larry, of course. Larry's here. No doubt about that. BZ is here. Guys, welcome. Can't say hi to everybody all the time, but I'm glad you're all here. Let's go, baby. What is happening? Boy, I'll tell you. Hi, Diane. How you doing? ME, she's saying. Down 6 cents. Come on, ME. Let's go. Flint Creek Soap. I'm here, too. Welcome. Sam, I got a raise at work which means I can pick up more stock at these cheap prices. Nice going, Samuel. You're probably worth every dollar they pay you, and maybe you're worth more. You might be worth even more than they pay you. How about that? But welcome, Cam Hines. I'm here too. Welcome. I smell money. Days to cover means liquidity and how long it will take roughly to cover their shorts. Exactly. LL is here. Hi, LL. Tiff is here. Hi there. Hello. Also, who else is here? I got all kinds of people saying hi who I missed. John Gill is here. Hi, John Gayotti is here. Yeah, that's right. I don't think any shorts need to be covered on SoFi, but it would be nice. Gayotti saying congrats, Samuel. Rob, Bruce, here's a donation. Go and buy some SoFi. We need more volume. He sends me Canadian dollars, 14 Canadian dollars. The stock's trading at 14 American dollars. So thanks, Rob. Beach Boy, yo, hello, Beach Boy. That's true. Joe is right. Carol, it would take 2.06 days is how long it would take to cover, in theory, if people had to cover their shorts. But they don't have to really, anyway, there you go. Anti-PC, I love it when he does that. Feels like the lady at the end of Romper Room looking in her mirror and naming all the people she sees. She never said my name, but Bruce says my name. There you go, Anti-PC. You know, I love you. Bama Babe, hey, how you doing? Eddie is here. Hey, Eddie, what's going on? Nathan Wilson, I'm here. Cheddar, laughing here, Rob. The Savior is here. Welcome, Savior. Nazareth, what was that old show where they used to look into what a ring or a mirror is something to talk about everyone they see? Anyone else remember that show? Romper Room, I guess. CLC is here. Hi, CLC. How you doing? Gregory Davis. Bueller. Welcome, Greg. Nazareth, Uncle Bruce might be the only other old enough to remember Romper Room. Cheddar said, laugh out loud. Auntie, my brother told me he says your name enough. Jennifer Smith, me, I'm here. Auntie Nazareth, I just commented. Damn it, Jim, I'm here. Karim, yo. Karim, welcome. Mickey PVX, hello there. Cindy B, good morning. Cam, it's like the old Romper Room. Hello to the kids. Smoke Dog, I'm here. I'm doing the brakes on my Jeep. Welcome, buddy. Rob, take the difference from my gold membership. DQ. You can buy partial shares now. I smell money. Goldman Sachs going up. Going to wait until tomorrow or even Monday to see how earnings go before I'm writing. Carol, Joe, thanks. KY, Bill, Cohen. Yeah, at this point, I don't doubt it. We are just one big simpleton family here right now. Nicholas, our morning show likes chart has a bullish trend this week. There must be good news coming out for Uncle Bruce. Rob, about to get filled again. F. Espano here as well. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Michael, Bama, got her luggage yet? Cindy B, Romper Room. Lame Duck, Uncle Bruce. How are you staying in the U.S.? How long? Are you leaving soon? Not a stalker. I'm just curious. We have to be out of here. Jen and I are probably out of here early March. Very early March. That's kind of the thinking. I'm here. Uncle B says, George, welcome. Rob, maybe. Cheddar, let's see. Never mind. Rob, what else going on here? What else going on? Rob, I saw it for a split second. Nice, says Aaron. DQ, okay, work meeting. Be back later. KY, no paper-handed weenie babies here. There you go. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. I'm glad to see you here and glad to have you around. Thank you, all of you, also for the 342 thumbs ups already on this telecast. Thank you. That means a lot. It's really, really cool bean stuff. Love it. Let's see. What else? Yeah, there you go. As soon as Bruce moves to Canada, it's going to $32 a share. Coyote, Bama Babe. Insane. I need Emmy to pop so I can pay someone to do my breaks for me. Laughing out loud. Yes, indeed. Where are we at now? SoFi, 1388. What's going on? We're down 23 on Rocket Lab to 1122. GameStop, 129.56, up $1.50. Matterport down 23. ME down 6. Spire down 3 cents. Only down 3, though. ATIP up a dime, but only up a dime. Smart Rent up 4. Sextera down 23. AMC up 38. Robinhood down 50. Bannock up 8.39. Home Depot up 2.49. IBM up 98 cents. The Dow Jones up 150, up 12 on S&P. NASDAQ up 47. Microsoft only up 30 cents. Apple up only 55. Tesla up 260, Bed Bath Beyond up 33, BlackBerry up 6 cents, Royal Caribbean up 203, Goldman up 577, was just up $6 a moment ago, 396 on Goldman. 400 and 405 calls could be written, perhaps. Cisco down 64. You can write 63, 64s, and 65s into the next few weeks if you want, I think. Looks good. Amazon down 92 cents. Facebook up $1 and Google up $20 at the moment. That's where we are right now. Let's see. Uncle Bruce. Hey, Uncle Bruce, what price did you sell covered calls at? 131 GameStop. Do you sell? I don't sell GameStop covers. You're asking me what price should I sell covered calls on GameStop for? That's what you're asking me. If you're going to write calls for tomorrow, I'd be looking at 130s. Dare the market to take you out. If you're looking for next week, Friday, 135s, 140s. Maybe the week after that, 135, 140, somewhere in that range. Bring in some premiums. Dare the market to come and take you. Dare it, because it's not happening. We're up 37 cents on GameStop. And here we go. I Just Smell Money says here, Benzinga just did an article on Goldman Sachs PE ratio, is saying it could be a good opportunity. No kidding, Sherlock. Wow, those guys out Benzinga, brilliant minds, trading at 6.5 times earnings. No kidding. What have I been yelling here for the last 6, 8 months, 9 months? Oh my gosh. What can I tell you? So much fun here. Thank you, I Smell Money, for that. I appreciate letting me know that. What else? What else? So, hey, just got some SoFi at 1385. I'm going to buy it lower. Uncle Bruce, would you consider having another meetup in Southern California before you leave? I missed the last one. I had to work. I don't think so. Not with the case counts the way they're going. With the virus now really out of control, I think Jen and I are going to just gotta stay closer right now. Kind of scary. Let's see. Rob is saying to Nick, I wrote a covered call for 271 for tomorrow, 131 strike. I took the $271 off the table and said, thank you. May I have another? He might buy that back later today for less than $1, depending on how the stock does here. One never knows. Let's see. Man, stonks are weird, says Frankie. Hey, Frankie, how you doing? Rob, Cheddar, Phil, Rob, now go up. KY, VROB may pop again if it breaks 11. Good luck to you on that one. Rocket Lab down 28 cents. SoFi 13.89 up 3 cents. GameStop up 107 to 129.13. Matterport down 27 cents. ME down a nickel. Spire down a dime. ATIP up 13. SmartRent up 2. Sextera down 27. That's the deal. The Dow up 120. Was up 150 a few minutes ago. S&P up 8.8. NASDAQ up 27. Oil up 16 cents. There it is. There it is. There it is. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay. So much going on here. So much. Rob is saying, yeah, I already got my stink bid in here on my GameStop contract. I think I'm in there at 101. That's where you should be. 101, 102. Put in the stink bid to buy that contract back. Sold it 270. Buy it back at 101. Make some easy money. Nazareth, I wrote a 130 GameStop covered call for this Friday on Monday for $5.50. So I'm going to wait it out and hope to buy it back even cheaper tomorrow. Well, stock wants to give up a little ground today. You might buy it back today for cheap too. Nazareth, let's just see how it goes. Those of you writing 130s, 131s for tomorrow, GameStop might be the opportunity here for next week, Friday. 130s to 135s. Dare the stock to mess with you because it's not messing with anybody right now. Let's see. If y'all get filled this early, are your bids stinky enough? Well, sometimes that's the question. That can be the question. There you go. Joanne thinks that QCOM for a poor man cover call has juice. Rob, Nazareth, if we get a dip to 127 or lower, you might just want to buy it back to be safe. There might be a nice little profit in for you, a little dip. We're only up 45 cents on GameStop. We're backing off right now, and some of you might be doing stink bid buys. Who knows? What can I say? GameStop is green in a sea of red right now. The Rocket Lab is down 31 cents. SoFi down a penny. Matterport down 39, ME down 8, Spire down 9, GameStop up 45 cents. ATIP up 13. SmartRent up 2. Cyxtera down 27. There's red all over the place. Not like serious red, but there's red. 126 gain, 126 points on the Dow gain right now. Just kind of hanging around here. S&P up only 6.6. NASDAQ only up 10. We have a nothing burger going on in the big markets right now. And Nick, Rob, I'm right behind you. I wrote a covered call for 270 for tomorrow. 131 strike. I'm looking to score on that. Well, the stock's at 128.12, dropping. Those calls are dropping right now. They are further out of the money. It's been a while at this level. I fear this Friday's options might rock the boat one way or the other. For some reason, I don't want to believe it. It'll go lower. Rob, Nick, nice. We're up on it now. It's dropping, and we're up on it right now. There you go. Those 131s are falling, as will the 30s, as will anything else. They will back off if this market does not improve. The Dow is giving up a little bit of ground now, up 118. And so if the Dow's backing off, S&P, NASDAQ, if they're going to back off, GameStop may go negative. And you could easily see a drop to GameStop into the 125 level or lower. I mean, that's easy. Rob, right now, that contract, 188, 228. So selling at 270 was a good idea. Nick, yep, $620. Nancy, you laugh out loud. Awesome. Got my 1381s filled, going in for lower on SoFi. 1384 last trade right now. Let's see. KY, the beatings will continue if morale does not improve. You told SoFi to go this low. I should have kept my original stink bid in for these 14s, says Rob. Well, we'll see how it all works out. 1384 on SoFi, down a penny. GameStop 128.66, up 60 cents, and only up 60 cents. The high and low on SoFi today, 126.21 is the low, 130.50 is the high. We have only had a $3.30 range here, $4.30 range, nothing much. 128.89 right at this moment on GameStop. All right, let's see. Let's go. Gonna just Google SoFi all day instead of working to get those algos to buy it. SoFi, you're breaking my heart, says Testy Donkey. Welcome, Tasty Donkey. I haven't seen you in a while. Testy Donkey, welcome. 1383 down 3 at the moment, down 29 on Rocket Lab. GameStop up 118 to 129.24, giving you an opportunity to write some 130.31s again if you're looking to write. Put some stink offers in there. Nick, I put in a 126 stink to catch it early in the morning dip, and then maybe I can write it again over 250 if it comes back. 129.04 on GameStop. Matterport 1464 down 42. ME 569 down 9. Spire down 9.5 to 267.5. ATIP up 14 cents, 307 now. SmartRent up a penny. Cyxtera down 19 cents. Your next T-shirt should say, Bruce, winners cash checks. Matterport, chill, bruh. What else does Spire have to do, says Mickey. Nothing but good news. Moves yet continue to drop. Anti, that's why I buy in groups, because it always goes lower. Now I have my last bin in at 1377 because no more powder after this one. Royal Caribbean, what a nothing burger. BA back up, says Alberto. Joe, Tasty Donkey, that's a good stick. That's going to stick. Tasty Donkey. That's a good one. Tasty. Okay. Why go to the casino when I can play one call for months? There you go. Exactly. Scale in and out. Oh my gosh. Tasty Donkey. Oh no. Where are we at here? Where are we going? Why? What? How? When? Where? 11:15 on Rocket Lab, down 30. SoFi 1383 down 3. GameStop 129.24 up $1.18, hanging on to a gain. Matterport down 46. ME down 9. Spire down 11.2 and ATIP up 14.5. Volume on ATIP now 339,000 shares. That's higher than usual. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that's higher than usual. KY with animal fries. AB, I picked up 32 shares of ATIP paper. Gonna keep picking off a couple dozen every week. And Spire too. There you go. There you go. Animal style fries. Ooh, in and out. Let's go. How can Spire keep on dropping? How is that even possible? What? Why? Where? Who? How? Ooh, I don't know. There you go. 128.99 on GameStop, up 93. under the 129 level again. Is it going to drop? And if so, how much? Well, we're going to find out here. The Dow's up 110. S&P's up only 4, but NASDAQ has gone red. NASDAQ down 3.5. We're going red on NASDAQ. Is that the beginning of a drop-off across the big boards here? And will that affect some of our stocks even more? We're about to find out. The UBI is sitting at 889 and closed yesterday at 893. A year ago, it was 1274. By the way, we have an online chart now assigned. Thank you so much for keeping us posted on this UBI index, the Uncle Bruce index. What can I say? Rob, here she comes, anti-PC. I'll see what I can do, Rob. Cheddar sure got filled now. Oh, Rob, damn it. Oh, gosh. There it is, anti-PC. Now let's go. We can jump up. SoFi, 1378. Just got her 1377 fill. Down 7 cents. GameStop, 128.22, dropping. Up only 16 cents. Going into the red here on GameStop, it looks like. It might go negatory at any moment. 128.22. We're watching. 128.68. It's a fluctuating. A GameStop volume now 353,000. Not enough. Okay. Like really? AB, do you really think those are going to go to 20? Really, Bruce? Rob, 13.7722 low of the day. Maybe she didn't get filled. Maybe she didn't get it yet. Maybe she's about to. We'll see. I don't know. 13.79 on SoFi. GameStop 128.80 up 74. It's holding on. Well, we'll see. The Dow up 134. S&P is up only 3.25 now. NASDAQ down 12.8, going further into the red on NASDAQ. That will affect S&P. It's only up 2.6, and that will affect the Dow as it's holding a 128 gain right now. NASDAQ down 16.8, dropping further. NASDAQ giving up some ground right now, and that could affect the other two indices as this goes. GameStop only up 1/4 now at 128.31. It might go lower. It didn't fill, says Auntie. It just filled. Woohoo! I got filled. 1376. Oh, you got filled, all right. 1377. You're filled. Okay, now it can go back up, says Auntie. Now it can go because I got my 1377 so far. You can go now. I got my fill. Thank you very much. Oh my! Let's see how it goes. GameStop up 14 cents to 128.20. We're about to go red on GameStop. I think. The way this is looking at the moment, up a nickel on GameStop, 128.11. Yeah, I think it's about to go red. 14.50 on SoFi, please, says Rob. Let's go. 13.76 right now. GameStop 127.92, down 14 cents on SoFi. Went through the 128 bid like a hot knife through soft butter. And we're lower. Low of the day, 126.21. We have a ways to go yet, $1.60 or so, but that might not take long if this keeps going. We're down 24 cents to 127. We're down 25 cents, 127.81 on GameStop. Those contracts are dropping value, and some of you might be able to buy your contracts back in minutes, depending on how this is going to go. Spire lost all the gain from the big run this week. It's so frustrating. What are the odds of SoFi going to 20 by next week? Nelson wants to know. Oh, no, it's going lower, says Auntie. 13.74. Pray for ME, says Nelson. Credit Savage. Every time I ask myself, how low can this go? Can this keep going lower? It's about SoFi and Matterport. I start remembering ATIP and Spire, and then I realize that really can go much lower. Might as well sell covered calls. Auntie, I'd say good odds, Nelson, but I'm the eternal optimist. Nelson, stop buying. Stop buying, Auntie. Stop buying. Where are we at now? GameStop down 5 cents. We're jumping around here. GameStop at 128.01. Low of the day, 126.21. All right. Let's see. You're driving it down, says Nelson. I want to believe, says Coyote. I'm officially out of powder, says Auntie. I'm out of powder. I'm out. I can't buy anymore. I'm out of powder. 13.68 on SoFi. 128.12 on GameStop. Up 6 cents. A little slight recovery. At least I'm out for SoFi anyway. Auntie, me too, G. AB, I feel a lot better about my 23 Matterport covered calls getting filled 2 months ago. Rob, Nelson, wait, I thought buying stock made the price go up. Nelson, I was a believer. Now I don't trust you. And NASDAQ, same UV, US, same US. I don't know what this means. We have got the market, NASDAQ down 20 points. S&P up only 1 point now. The Dow up 112. We're going negative. We're going lower here. We're moving back on stock prices at the moment. GameStop 128.10 up 4 cents, now down 2 cents, 128.04 again. We're red on GameStop. We're red on SoFi, 1364. Red on Rocket Lab, down 31. Matterport down 46. Emmy down 15. Spire down 13.5. ATIP up 15 cents. There's a winner. And that's it. Smart Rent down 7. Sextera down 22. Jen, how are you?
Well, it looks and feels like it's going to rain this morning.
Here?
Yes.
Really?
Did you tell me what we had last night?
We had a tremor.
We did.
We had a little on the house.
A 4.3 just outside of Nikita.
Yeah, about 30 miles from here. We just kind of looked at each other and went,
earthquake.
I think we have an earthquake. We had a little, and that was it. Just like a truck rolled by and kind of rolled the house a little bit, kind of jumped.
Yeah, we rock and roll.
We had a little, and that was it. Nothing else the rest of the night. I'm looking at the fan. The ceiling fans will rock if there's an earthquake.
It's a big one.
Coat hangers will clang in the closet.
Nothing.
Just a little.
Just a little reminder.
That was it.
We're on the wrong side of the fault.
So we're becoming beachfront property bit by bit.
Bit by bit.
We're just trying to become beachfront.
Just making that mountain taller.
Yeah, making that mountain taller. We're getting cloudy today, but no rain is forecast.
Yeah, feels like
high of 73 forecast today. We're at 52 right now. Tomorrow 77, mainly sunny. Saturday cloudy, high 73. Sunday, Monday mainly sunny, 75, 73. Tuesday pure sunshine, 75. Wednesday, Thursday, 77. Next Friday, 75. Next Saturday, 77. We're warmer than usual, and it's glorious. Calgary, 34 degrees right now. Going a high of 39.
Yeah, but that's not minus 34.
That's true. It's not minus, but oh gosh. They're going to reach 43 degrees on Monday, but then Tuesday, 28 for the high.
The Chinook winds are leaving, and they're getting right.
Yeah, yuck. Can I say yuck?
Rain,
I think I can say yuck. GameStop down 33 cents, 127.73. Some of you might be able to buy some of those calls back in not too long a time frame here. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Let's go. Can options go to zero before expiry? Close. They can go down a penny at least. They can go no bid. They could. Yeah, they can. Let's see. All kinds of comments. Good morning, Jen, from John Anderson.
Good morning, John Anderson.
There you go, John.
7-0 win.
Zed Estate, Uncle Bruce GameStop 130 expires this Friday. That's right. Insider says, I have stink bid 295 for tomorrow, 130 GameStop. Let's see if they take me down. You might want to lower that. Depends. Let's see. Did I see that? Did I see the anti-PC cause this? I don't think so. And let's see. Matterport. Why Matterport? Why?
I thought that was YBM.
It used to be YBM. Yeah. What can I say? Wow. Matterport 1456. Oh my gosh. Yep. Down 51 cents. Bargoon time. Here we go. Spire down 13. ATIP still up 14 cents at 307. GameStop down 68 cents. 127.38. And it's coming down. It's coming down. GameStop. There might be opportunities to buy back your calls, kids. Who knows? Day trading. What can I say?
It is just down pennies. It's not even down $1.
Yeah, people were buying. We're writing 131s this morning that expire tomorrow. 130s and 131s this morning.
Yeah.
Getting as high as 271.
That's right. Today's Thursday.
Yeah, 271 for a contract that dies tomorrow at 131. It's now 127.27 on the stock, down 79. Yeah, we're about $1 away from the low of the day here on GameStop. These contracts will collapse, and you will score handsomely, which means you can stand on the sidelines, wait for a recovery, right again.
Yeah.
Buy it back, recovery, right again. Take some money off the table today. That could be what's happening here.
Take some money off the table so you can start betting on football.
Ooh, here we go.
I really don't recommend that. Having said that out loud.
It might not be the thing to do.
I've been watching football since a lot of you have been alive, and I used to bet on football, and I had to stop because I just kill that horse. Yeah, well, first there's emotion. And secondly, I take every little bit of information.
Yep.
And it's just, you just drive yourself crazy. And then at the end of the day, there's a reason people play it, instead of just doing the odds and giving it to who you think.
Right.
You just never know.
That's it. That's exactly
who's going to get injured on the first play.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it too. KY says this is a party with never-ending dip and not enough chips. That's what this is. GameStop up a nickel. Zzz, just went the other direction. Boy.
So what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Maybe Jen is my real mom. That sounds just like me, says Cheddar Stacks.
Yeah.
ATIP on the rise, says Dan. Fed is talking again, says Daniel. A red solo cup says to Cheddar Stacks. Jen is your mom and your sister-in-law. What in the Alabama is this?
Is that my cousin husband?
Is that my cousin's husband?
No, my cousin husband.
Oh, Matterport always does the opposite of what I think. I sell calls, it goes to 37. I buy calls, it goes to 14. You're a George Costanza. You got to do a George Costanza. Like when the Lions beat the Vikings and you lose out on 2,500 potential gains. Oh, geez, says Auntie.
I know.
Did Auntie Jen used to play those football sheets from the bookies back in the day?
Well,
I don't know.
No, but in Canada, we've had sports betting for a long time.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Savior is saying, the last time I did a favor, I ended up crucified, but I'll do my best.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
I can see my house from
I can see my house from here. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, GameStop down 13 again, 13 cents. SoFi at 13.61, down a quarter. Rocket Lab down 37, 11.08. Matterport down 58. ME down 18. Spire down 16 cents. ATIP up 13 to 306. Smart Rent down 7. Sextera down 23. AMC down a dime. Robinhood down 60. Is there a pattern here? Yeah. Microsoft up 86. Apple off 25. Tesla down $12. BlackBerry down 3. I'm reading the reds. Cisco down 54, but Goldman up 388. Amazon down $11, Facebook down 160, Costco down 240, Nvidia down 340, Disney down 35 cents, Twitter down 65 cents. Got a lot of red going here. Lots of red. Moderna down 952. Yuck. 122 gain on the Dow, but we're down 0.75 on S&P and we're down 39 on NASDAQ right now. There you have it. That's what's going on. Yuck, yuck, yuck. There it is. I don't know. What can I say? People are wondering what to do and how to do it. GameStop 128.16 up and down. So for my bagel today, what should I have? I haven't had an egg on a bagel in quite some time.
That's true.
And I haven't had ham and egg, and I haven't had ham, egg, and cheese for a long time.
Decided.
So maybe that with some ketchup to dip into. That might be.
Can I take that?
Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I did all I could with that. Last of the coffee. Oh, right on. Spire down 56% last 3 months. Oh, man. People are so puckered up, says Cheddar. What can we say? Lots of red is our new motto. What can I say? What is going to happen here? Oh, my. GameStop up 23 cents to 128.29. Matterport down 65 cents to 14.41. ME down 21. Spire down 19 and ATIP up 13 and odd cents a share. SoFi 13.59 down 27 cents. Deals. Yep, just when you think the deals can't get any better, then they don't get any better and they go higher. Isn't it funny how that works? Oh my, what can I say? Too much going on here. Too much sniping going back and forth with people. Kareem, I'm hungry. There's a good comment right there. I'll post that one. Oh my goodness. Alabamans are talking to each other on my chat here. We're just playing, Bruce. There it is. I'm just here to feast on the corpses left over. GameStop up 13 cents, defying the market. We're staying positive. We're up 106 on the Dow. We're down 3.5 on S&P. We're down 45 on NASDAQ. We're going down on two of these markets. The Dow is sure to follow. Love Southern women, says Cheddar Stack. I really do. Alabama with Bruce. Laugh out loud, fresh infection. Oh man, oh man. Rob is saying, I love that. I wrote a 131 call this morning on GameStop for $2.71 around this stock price at 128.29, and now it's back to that level, and the contract is only 152, 194. I love time depreciation on the last 2 days, and that is what this is all about. Watching time depreciation work in your favor. And now GameStop, as I speak, is down 46 cents to 127.58, making Rob richer because these contracts will now keep dropping. If this stock drops $2 or $3, that contract will be $1. It'll be 85 cents. It will drop, and people will make money. Viewers of mine have been writing GameStop 130 and 31s all morning that expire tomorrow, and they're going to bring in a couple of $100 today per contract. Thank you very much for the free money. Exactly. That's how this game goes. What can I say? SoFi, 13.56 down 30 cents. That's what's going on. Congrats to the dogs. There you go, Auntie. There you have it. 13.56 SoFi. GameStop, 127.77 down 29 cents right now. Yeah. Up 113 on the Dow, down 2.4 on S&P, down 47 on NASDAQ. There you go. There you are. That's the deal. That is the deal. That is the deal. That is the deal. 127.77 down 29 on GameStop. Yo. ATIP still holding a 13-cent gain. We're positive on Vanek, up 477. Home Depot up 344. IBM up 96 cents. The Dow up 125. Microsoft down 91. Apple down 14. Tesla down $12. Royal Caribbean up 220. 84.43. Goldman up 350. 393. But not going higher. Not much more higher. Cisco off 41, but not recovering all the way back. Interesting. Amazon down 15. Facebook down 170. Google up $18. There you go. I'm buying lots of Matterport at this price. Yay. Right on, Ori. Right on. Picking off cheap paper. 14.47. Matterport calls, 12.50s. Matterport, 12.50s. And SoFi, $10 calls. That's where you got to go. They're on sale. They're coming to you. Put in stink bids. Spire at a new all-time low. 258, 257 is the new all-time low on Spire. They get cheaper to buy, which means you can buy more of them and take the stock off the street. Absolutely, take the stock off the street. Absolutely. Interesting markets. Unbelievably crazy. Just ridiculous. ATIP, 399,000 volume. Trading at 306. There we have it, up 13.5 cents on ATIP. GameStop down 31 cents to 127.74. Watching it closely. Poor Spire. ATIP's our big winner today. What can I say? That's what we have. We're watching. Yep, 258.5 cents on Spire. Yeah, what point can Spire keep going lower? There is no end in sight. No one knows. No one ever knows. You never know how low a stock can go. You never know. The lower it gets, though, the more you can get. Let's see. You know what? If this stock gets to 190, that's what its cash value is. Wow. What can I say? So Spire's not going to 5 next week. Maybe it's going to 7 next week. I don't know. GameStop plus 30, 128.36, up 30 cents. Spire, GameStop trying to defy this market. The Dow is up 160. That's the high of the day on the Dow. S&P is up 2 points. NASDAQ down 29. Little rally. Is this a computer rally? Is this an algorithmic rally? It's going to die in a moment. Is it going to last 5 minutes and then that's it? We'll see what happens. Let's see. Yep. What else? Uh, dear baby Jesus, dear 8 pound, 13 ounce baby Jesus, please let Rocket Lab or someone take over Spire. Who needs Spire? So Spire isn't going to 10 next week. Spire will U-turn at 69. That's what it'll do. There you go. Oh man, Spire 258, unbelievable. 307 looks like on ATIP. It looks a little better. ME 554, Matterport 1451, GameStop 128.48 up 42. SoFi 13.59 down 27 cents. Rocket Lab $11 down 45. There you go. Where are we going? Hey, Moderna, your home is $100 up from where you are. Are you too good for your home right now? What's this all about? Yeah, well, we'll see. Watching this market, we're up 147 on the Dow, a little pullback. We're negative again on S&P, down a point. Nasdaq down 47, going negative again. That computer buy program isn't lasting very much here. It's run out of gas. What does it mean when it trades at cash value? All we're saying is that the book value of Spire is about $1.95 a share. That is what it's actually worth in cash. That's how much cash they have in the bank. Divide by all the shares outstanding, it's worth $1.95 in cash. Stock trading at $2.57. The entire business is valued at 62 cents if you take the cash out of it. Is this company worth 62 cents? All of Spire combined, other than its cash? Is that what we're saying? That's what the market is saying right now. I think the market is mispricing Spire. I think it's just, you're killing me here. What can I say? I second that, Karim. Tell us, Uncle B. What can I say? There you go. Here, breaking news. Elon Musk announced that SpaceX is purchasing Spire to manage Starlink as satellites. Also became CEO of ATIP. There you go. There's the news we were looking for. At this point, we saps. I mean, look at these stocks. If you just sold all your stocks, you'd bought puts, you'd be up huge. Rob, I wish he would say that. Stop it, Rob, says Auntie. You got me excited for a second. Oh man, GameStop negative 73 cents. GameStop just took a U-turn. We're down again on GameStop. 127.33. We're $1.10 away from the low of the day on GameStop. Just like that. The Dow up only 108 now. Just gave up 52 points in 5 minutes. We're down 5.5 on S&P. We're down 73 on Nasdaq. Going lower. Gosh darn to hay. All right. What can I say? I just tell you what I see in plain English. 307 on ATIP, up 14 cents. Spire is down 20 to 257, the low of all time. The low of all time at 256.5 right now, the low of all time on Spire. You want a bargain? There's a bargain. ME 549, bargain. Matterport 1434, bargain. GameStop 127.99, down 7 cents. Could be a bargain, might not be a bargain. SoFi 13.48, bargain. Rocket Lab $11, bargain. Smart Rent $8, down 18, bargain. Sixter 11.16, 27 cents lower. Could be another bargain there. AMC down 31, Robinhood down 76. Dow up 120, S&P down 5, and Nasdaq down 79.8. So much to watch, so little time to watch it. We're down 40 cents again on GameStop. Oh man. Let's see. I checked SoFi after getting settled at work, and now I'm unsettled. I'm out of tears over here. I'm out of tears. Oh man, 13.46 on SoFi. I'm not sure why a company that's looking down on all of us from space, controlling all the data, is struggling. Hedgies beware. Yeah, I'd rather be boasting about my gains rather than talking about bargoons. I hear you, Ed. I hear you, Camp. GameStop down 53 cents, 127.52. Man, oh man. Spire at all-time low, baby. 257.5. Yep, I got to eat a bagel, get this market going. How far should we be looking at SoFi? Tens. What should we do? Oh my! Oh, here's the ketchup. We're going to
Here's
be
the
dipping.
catch.
Going to be dipping in ketchup. Oh
We
yeah.
don't have those lovely little bowls that we had before.
Yeah, that's true. We don't, no, we don't really.
There you go.
Jen, baby. Oh, look at this bagel. If this bagel doesn't make the market go up, what can,
What can?
the market? What can make the
Exactly.
market go up? This has to make
It's
the market
it's
go
going
up.
to be a little slippery. The ham makes it slippery.
It's got to be. It's just got to be.
Is that a
Uh-oh.
hair?
Yep.
Oh,
Off camera.
oh. Sorry.
Gonna have to get Jen to wear a hairnet. That long hair of hers.
Oops.
It's tasty, but it's not my fave.
No.
Boy. What can I say? Oh boy, did I ever overshoot my stink bit on SoFi? Says anti PC.
Uh-oh.
Here comes breakfast. Oh my goodness. We're at SoFi 1350. A little better.
Enjoy.
Thank you, Jen, so much. Appreciate it. The Dow is up 127, S&P down 3.5, Nasdaq down 70. Will this bagel help the markets go higher? We sure could use it, couldn't we? We sure deserve it, couldn't we? I think we do. It's a beautiful breakfast bagel there. Yes, bagel time. The market's been waiting for it. I need Jen to make me a breakfast bagel or a bagel time. Oh yeah, the markets always go up at bagel time. Well, let's find out. Let's grab this bagel half right here. It's half a bagel. Oh my. Loving the bagel, baby. Loving the bagel. Hoping for the best on the bagel. Dipping a little bit right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Rob, I'm gonna go hug my kid. Screw this. I shouldn't have had a Pepsi for breakfast. Bagel, bagel, bagel. Credit Savage, I seriously would not own SoFi contracts right now. Can turn out like ME, Spire, ATB. Just buy the stock. Just buy the stock. Good dad, Rob. Good dad. Rob, good call. Hug the kid. Bagel, bagel, bagel. Rob, you the man. I really don't like you right now, Uncle Bruce. I really don't like you. I trust you, but I don't like you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Mm. Mm. Yummy. Yummy. I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Matterport down 68. GameStop down 39. Come on, markets. Let's go. Mm. The Dow is up 124. S&P down 6. Nasdaq down 77. I take your bagel if I were them. Let me get a bite, baby. We need a new T-shirt. I trust and believe you, but I just don't really like you. I picked the wrong month to start working from home, laughing out loud. I'm now down 50% on ATIP, Spire, and 23andMe. Am I doing this right? Oh, man. GameStop down 65 cents to 127.40. Right there. You're okay. Here we go. We had our daily morning stand-up at work. They asked what I've been doing, and I told them holding and crying. DQ saying to Frumbler, you're half right. You're half right. Okay. Yes. Daily morning stand-up. Did you tell Mitch Hedberg one-liners? Ritesh Spire 254. I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. There you go. GameStop down 75 cents, 127.31. Watching those call contracts, see if they're going to back off a little more. And you love that line. Those July 1250 SoFi's are looking more and more attractive all the time. 1344 on the stock. All-time bargains. You're making me hungry, man. This market's like an abusive relationship, I think. Holding and crying sounds more like Andy Kaufman than Mitch Hedberg. GameStop down $1, 127.05 on GameStop. 80 cents from the low of the day right now. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here today. Oh, man. GameStop going to 126. It looks like it. 127.30 right now, down 76. $1.09 away from the low of the day. Let's all band together and take over Spire right now. One Spire and a burrito at Taco Bell. Which one do I do? Do I get one or the other? 127.34 on GameStop. The Dow down. Dow is up 132. It's down from the 160 range. S&P is down 5.7 points, and Nasdaq down 87.4. Oil off 46 cents to 82.18. Okay, 127.02 on GameStop. We're now approaching the 127 level. Are we going to break through that? That is the question. Apparently, the short interest on SoFi is up 6.5 million shares, if I understand it right. Bean Burrito, though, is 139, says AB. We got to go around there. I'm pretty sure Spire is headquartered right now here in the DMV area. I'll go ask him what's up. Way to go, Lair. How do you think the Spire numbers are going to be when they release them? I have no idea what's going on there. 127.13, down 93 on GameStop right now. 127.13, down on the GameStop right now. So good. Tell them you're part of the grand jury there, Larry. They'll be obligated to answer you. There you go. If you're a Spire executive, at what point do you address the falling stock price to your shareholders? I mean, when do you talk about that? ATIP back under 3, 299. Yep, that's true. GameStop down 67, 127.39. SoFi 1341, down 45 cents. SoFi 1338. It's the low of the day. 8.5 million traded. Not heavy volume. GameStop volume 473,000. Not heavy. Coyote, I've decided to spice things up a bit, so I'm now paying monthly bills and crying instead of looking at the red and crying. Variety is a spice of life. There you go. Robert, I'm thumbs up number 283, by the way. Let's see. The only beaming light today is that my covered call premium on GameStop will go down enough to take my stink bid for a profit today. Right on, Bama Babe. ATIP, no, 298.5. Oh boy. GameStop, 127.21, down 85 cents right now. That's where we've got this market going at the moment. What is going to happen with our markets? I don't know. Down 98 cents on GameStop. Larry, the headquarters is Vienna, Virginia. I can take the metro and be there in 45 minutes. They got a lot of splaining to do here. Rob, Mama Babe, same here. Thank Bruce for cover call writing. Do companies pay attention or show concern? Oh, they do. Oh, it's the talk around the water cooler. Yeah, I'm trying to move my stink bid on that 131 now. I'm trying to move it. There's a Vienna in the USA. There is. GameStop down 49 to 127.57. Those contracts I got to be backing off. Anybody have a live quote on those 131s that expire tomorrow on GameStop? Let me know. I'm kind of curious to know what that is. What's did everyone get from my GameStop premium this morning for the 130s? Did people sell 130s and 131s? What kind of premiums did you get this morning if you wrote them? 127.57 down 49 cents on GameStop. Did you all write calls this morning on GameStop? Did you do that? And if you did, what kind of pricing did you get? 131s are 137 to 64. Last at 150. Right on. Michael, 1.5 is where they are. I'm the only one who didn't put all the money in the SPAC bucket. The 130s are 81 cents right now. The 130s are 81. I got 245 for my 130s. Right on. Will, 137s, I got 164. I haven't written this week, says Coyote. Right on, guys, you're making money. We're down 82 at 127.24 on GameStop. Coyote, yeah, I haven't written on GameStop. DQ, I got 559 for 130s yesterday. Michael, I got 181. Nice. Everyone is making money here on these. Well done, everybody. Well done. Thank you all for letting me know. If you could let me know, that'd be great. Fabulous stuff. I'm picking away at my egg this morning. GameStop, 130s. I got 203, says Zed Estate. Michael, 130, I got 174 for the 130s. Nice going, DQ. Rob, DQ, nice write. Yeah, DQ did well. Wrote them yesterday for 550, 559 yesterday. Beautiful job. GameStop, 127.59 down 47 cents. You don't need $10 moves to make good money. You just don't. You just need to enjoy the depreciation of a contract as it comes into expiry. And that's what's happening right here, again and again and again. I sold my 130s for a 550 premium on Monday. They're 181 right now. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. We are backing up. What's cooking, Wendy? $2.99 I got for my 130s. I love it, guys. Thanks. Says H. Gregory. John. SoFi, March 18 for 15s at 135, coming down nicely. On Fidelity, $130 right now. The 130s right now, 174, and the 131s are 150. Beach Boy, Uncle, any thoughts on ETSY? Nope, don't even know what that is. Rob, remember 4 days ago when SoFi was $12.90? Oh my, whoops, I wrote those on Tuesday, not yesterday still. Robert, I've been studying Lesson 7. Great to know of a conservative put strategy. Thank you. Maybe Spire's being attacked by short sellers. Then again, how much lower do you want to hit it? I remember the GameStop being down to these levels at one time. GameStop was in the 2s, and they were still shorting it. They paid dearly. 127.40 on GameStop, down 66. Matterport is flirting with the 30 RSI on the 1 day, 1 year chart. I'm not sure what that means. SoFi 1337 down 49 cents. Matterport down 71 to 1435. ME down 33. Spire down to 256. ATIP back to $3. Smart Rent down 34 cents. Unbelievable. Sixtera down 26. Rocket Lab making similar moves right now. The Dow's down is now down from where it was. It's at it got a 94-point gain right now, but we were up 160. S&P down 13, Nasdaq down 125. Okay, okay, okay. All right. GameStop down 86, 127.20. The grind continues. The grind continues on GameStop calls. Bruce keeps lunging towards the camera for a bite of that scrumptious bagel. I think he's coming in for a big wet one. Watch out. You move in and you hold. You have to let her come to you. Let her make the move. Oh, man. Thank you, everybody, for being here with me today. Watching these markets. Oh, my. All kinds of fun, fun, fun. GameStop down 72 to 127.34. Dave, you need to put up a plexiglass shield between you and Uncle Bruce during these COVID times. Got to protect yourself, man. Ah, boy. Auntie's loving this. Tiff, Uncle Bruce, do you think that ME, SoFi, Rocket Lab are being held down by option sellers until January 21st? I don't know why. I have no idea why that would be. I'm doubtful. I don't know. The CEO of Spire needs to get a big old smooch on the forehead, and he'll make the price go up. John, Spire buy a 249 loaded. That's why it won't go that low. I've got a buy-in in there, and it's not going to come down there. Move in and hold, says Auntie. Just move in and hold. Uncle Bruce, are we on for Sunday? Yes, we are. We have a one-on-one on Sunday. I have one-on-ones. If anyone wants like to have a one-on-one session, Saturday, Sundays, let me know. Sunday's filling up, and Saturday's next. The big wet one was my nickname in college. Oh no, gosh, 127.56 down 50 cents on GameStop right now. 127.56. The Dow is up 76. S&P down 16. Nasdaq down 148. The Dow definitely coming back right now, joining the other two markets. Oil down 44 cents. Y'all killing me, says Auntie. What a nickname, the big wet one. Oh, man. 13.35 on SoFi. There's a big wet one right there. GameStop down 67 cents to 127.39. We're not going anywhere, but we're not going up either. Spire is wetting its bed again. Oh, no. Matterport down 78 to 14.28. Bargoons, unbelievable. 547 on ME. Spire, 254. ATIP, $3. SmartRent, 782. Sixtera, 1116. Crazy. It's insanity. Up 89 on Dow. Microsoft down 372, falling. Apple down 43. Tesla down 34. It's backing off. Let's see here. Royal Caribbean still up 192. Goldman up $3, but it was higher. Cisco down 49 cents. And we've got Amazon negative now, $26. Facebook down 3, and Google only up 3, and it's backing off too. It's feeling moist in here, says Coyote. Oh no, I don't want to go there. Oh man. Oh boy. I don't know what to say with some of these comments. Can't read them all. I can't read all of them. Let's see. GameStop down 34 cents to 127.72 on GameStop. Oh my gosh. Oil down 39 cents, 82.25. The Dow up 98. S&P down 14. NASDAQ down 138. Now the Dow's up 105. We're getting these computer programs that come in to buy. Then the sell-off continues. It's like a computer program and a computer program and a computer program these algorithms are going through here. Volatility. That's what I think is happening here. I don't know. Oh my. Thank you for the thumbs ups today. 389 thumbs ups. We are 11 away from 400. Thank you guys for stepping in and nailing those thumbs ups for us. I do appreciate this. Thank you. 389 are in, only 11 more to get, and we have 400 thumbs ups. Appreciate that. Very kind of you all. What can I say? Let's go over here. Thank you for joining in on the show today, being with us, following this crazy market today. We're at 127.90 on GameStop, down 16 cents. Crazy day. Just crazy. 403 thumbs ups. Oh man, they just blew through there. 403 and counting. Thank you all very much for that. It is appreciated. Okay. 404. There's another one. Thank you guys. Down 12 on S&P, down 132 on the NASDAQ. The Dow up 113 right now. Okay. Thank you. Let's go. I'm Red Solo. I'm number 394. I'm number 401, says Casey. Way to go, Casey. Thank you. All of you hitting the thumbs up. Thank you. Rob, you know what? I'm going to change it up today. Since the markets seem to go down when I do this, I'm going to give you a thumbs down today, Bruce. I'm just testing a theory. Auntie is laughing here. I'm number 001 here, says Adventures of Duncan. He's number one. Always number one, Duncan. You're always my number one. GameStop down 31 cents to 127.74. SoFi 13.41. The low of the day on SoFi 13.28. We're back to 13.41. Rocket Lab 11.11. The low of the day 10.96. We've come back a bit. Matterport 14.20 was the low. We're at 14.37 on Matterport. ME, the low of the day 5.43. We're at 5.47 now. Spire, low of the day 2.52. We're at 2.55 and a half. ATIP, low of the day 2.90. That was the opening. We're at 3.01 right now. Smart Rent, low of the day 7.78. Where are we? 7.78. Low of the day on Smart Rent. Sextera, low of the day 11.15. We're at 11.16 right now. That's what's happening. The Dow up 124. Trying to hold on here. Let's go. DQ. Wow, now I feel bad, Uncle Bruce. And can a stock price go below its cash value, or is that the literal absolute floor? Stocks can trade anywhere. We saw oil last year trade negative $30 a barrel. How can oil trade negative $30? But it did. Did anyone just see that? SoFi hit 13.28 and then shot up to 13.39 in a split second. Algos, yeah, Rob. Let's see. Elon says if you feel you are being less productive than being at a meeting, just leave it, especially if you're not contributing. What can I say? Algos always rushes the person with the dip. Algos. SoFi 13.43. GameStop 128 even, down 6 cents. That's what it is. That's where we're at. Uh, mm, yeah, Alexa, play Journey. Yeah, I love Elon, says Auntie. Love Elon. Okay. The Dow up 148, trying to run again. It's not taking anybody with them. The S&P down 9, Nasdaq down 124. They're not coming along for the ride in any real way here. Not happening. Oil futures are edging lower. We're down 65 cents on oil futures, 82.05. Help me, Alexa. I have no mouth and I must scream. Ferrigan, just checking in. What's the word? I assume it's stand fast and ride this out. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Be an investor. Be an investor. Cross your arms. Buy bargains. Be an investor. Alexa, should I buy the dip? Should I buy the dip, Alexa? Tell me. $3 on ATIP, down or up 7 cents on the day. Oh my. 128 even on the GameStop, down 6. Then I see 128.18, up 12. So we're jumping around here. Did you test? David wants to know. Did you test the AC in Tesla by putting it up to 11 yet? No, haven't had to do that. It works just fine. Just setting it and forgetting it. Bergen, thanks, Uncle. You got it. Ask Siri. Let's see what she says. Ask Siri. We're up 30 cents on GameStop. 128.36 right there. Okay. Dow up 155. S&P down 8.5. Nasdaq down 121. Okay. Boy, oh boy, what are we going to see today? I tell you, it's a mixed bag here. Up on ATIP, up on GameStop. Not much else. Penny losses here and there. Just a wacky market. Let's go. Watch list here. Let's take a look at our stocks. Rocket Lab down 37. SoFi down 45. GameStop up 7 cents. Matterport down 67. 23andMe down 33. Spire down 21. ATIP down up 6.5 at 299.5. Smart Rent down 41 cents. Cyxtera down 26. Apple down 37. Goldman up 436. Cisco down 42 and Tesla down 33.97. It's mostly negative all over the place. That's what we've got. What can I say? This is it. This is the pattern right now. Not much to get excited about here. I'll tell you that. Not a lot. And here we go. Joanne, I'm number 420 on the thumbs up scale. Is there a stock for clowning? Like birthday clowns? How do I invest in a clown market? This one is clowning around and it ain't so funny. There you go. Geez, you remember making money on Spire? You remember that? We used to make money on Spire. 255.5, 255 even on Spire. Oh man, 128.30 on GameStop, 128.29 on GameStop. Just a nothing burger here. We're up 144 on the Dow. It looks good, but it's all by itself. S&P down 10, Nasdaq down 132, just all by itself. Oil off 56 cents to 82.08. That's overpriced. Man, oh man. Yeah, 68 cent gain on GameStop, 128.74. Trying to put a rally together again. Trying to. Does it have any gas? Is there any gas behind this run? 544,000 shares. Doesn't look like a lot of gas in that tank. Dead cat bounce, maybe? Question mark? I don't know. SoFi 1346, down 40 after bottoming out at 1328 just a few minutes ago. Rocket Lab 1111, down 34 after bottoming at 1096 on Rocket Lab. Matterport 1444 after bottoming out at 1420. 4.1 million volume on Matterport. ME 546, Spire 256, ATIP back to 302. Smart Rent 778, Cyxtera 1119, down 24 centinos. They do twitch about the market. Humorous analogies, conversations, you recall. Okay. I think we should rent a ship full of simpletons. I can't wait to tell my grandkids about the day that Spire went to 1950. Oh yeah. Well, brokers got creative when the markets were down or quiet. Being young, brokers generally are younger. There were far more stockbrokers between the ages of 25 and 35 than between 50 and 70. Far, far more younger than older. The older ones were the patient ones, the silver-haired masters who had gone through it all and were able to outweight everybody else and had outweighted everybody else. The Warren Buffett brokers, who now had books, client accounts that were worth hundreds of millions of dollars because they waited out and convinced their clients to stick it out with them, and they ended up doing just fine. But they were the investors. That was the deal. GameStop up 88 to 128.94. Oh boy, what can I say? Oh man, people are just waiting this out. We're down 35 cents on Rocket Lab. Looks a little better. SoFi 1348 looks a little better. GameStop up 83 cents. Matterport looks a little better, down 59. ME a titch better, down 30. Spire 256 got down to 252. ATIP 302, a little better on this bounce up here, 591,000 on ATIP. Smart Rent doesn't look good. Cyxtera still down 20, but better. Looks better. AMC down a dime, looking better. Vanik up 221. Home Depot up 309. IBM up $1.90. Definitely looking better on IBM. 135.49. Definitely looking better. The Dow up 142. S&P down 10.5 and NASDAQ down 124. Not looking great there. Microsoft is going lower, down 454. We were as high as 320 on Microsoft. We're at 313 now. So if this thing wants to dip some more, deep in the money calls for Microsoft is your next move if they want to write calls against it. Poor man covered calls on Microsoft. Apple down 54 cents to 175. It's not giving up a lot of room here. We're down 36 on Tesla, 1,069. Bed Bath Beyond up 60 cents, a little up move, down 7 to 1 BlackBerry. Royal Caribbean 84.31 up 205. Goldman up 453 to 394.84. The high was 396.80. The low 391.60. We're at 394.84, kind of in the middle with a $4.50 gain on Goldman Sachs. Cisco up 34. That's better than the 80-cent loss to start the day. Amazon down 26. Facebook down 280. Google up $8. Not a lot to get excited about here. Really, not a lot. Not a lot. Moderna down 770 at 215. Okay. GameStop holding a 24-cent gain, but only 24 cents at 128.30 right now. It's backing off again. It's coming back down. We are on the Dow up 143 only, and we're down 10 on S&P and 123 on NASDAQ. They are not coming around. Oh my! Let's go. Rob, I stepped away to dress my kid, and GameStop goes back up. Come on now, 189, 229, last sale 220. Let's see. Krusty? Oh boy. I'm buying more Spire, says Diane. Spire 256, ATIP 302, GameStop up 24 cents to 128.30. right at the moment. Just dipped down. GameStop went negative. We're down 8 cents on GameStop. 127.98 right now. We're negative on GameStop. SoFi down 45 cents. Rocket Lab down 39. SoFi is at 13.41 after hitting a low of 13.28. We're back to 13.40 on SoFi on 11.7 million volume. GameStop 127.56, going lower quickly now. Rob, watch those contracts. You might be coming in here. Looks like someone hit the market bid on writing a contract. Just sold at 188. Now the bid ask 156.96 on your contracts. That stock's backing off, Rob. That stock is backing up, and that might be why they're hitting those bids on those contracts. They're going to keep deteriorating, in my opinion. 127.70 down 36 cents on GameStop. This blue purple one doesn't fit my colorblind style, says Red Solo. I love that classic bagel, he says, though. There you go. Let's go. Periwinkle, says Auntie. It's periwinkle. Okay. The Dow only up 114 now. It's backing off. We're down 14.7 on S&P. We're down 147 on NASDAQ. Going lower again. Okay. Oh boy, 254 on Spire and 302 on ATIP. 303 on ATIP. It's up a dime. Oh boy. What a market here. What a day. Okay. And the Dow, the markets right now, we have 427 thumbs ups. Thank you guys for getting me over 400. I appreciate this. We have an outside shot at 500 thumbs ups today. That would be great. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Man, oh man, what a day. Wall Street Journal. What's happening at the Wall Street Journal here? Well, yep. COVID-19 prompts colleges to rip up plans for the start of the semester. They've been announcing last-minute pivots to online instruction, upgraded mask requirements, and travel restrictions once students arrive. College enrollment continues to shrink. School sees attendance declines, testing challenges. Hospitals near breaking point amid staff shortages. Tensions rise between Fauci and the GOP. COVID tracker charting the spread. Let's see. Omicron seems to have peaked in the UK, offering hope that the wave is receding. Let's see. Oh boy. Monster Beverages jumps into the booze business with a $330 million purchase of Canarchy, C-A-N-A-R-C-H-Y. Okay. Other headlines. Whew. Okay. Bank earnings to shed light on Omicron's impact. We'll find out starting tomorrow. Russia is suggesting military deployment to Venezuela, Cuba, if tensions with the U.S. remain high. They're trying to shake it up a little bit more. Boy, oh boy, that's about it for the headlines there. I really don't have much else to talk about there. Alrighty, Dow's up 126, S&P down 14, NASDAQ down 147. GameStop is down 32 cents to 127.74. Okay. John Anderson, Uncle Bruce, I feel like I'm missing out on GameStop. I will only sell to open for 200 strike for $2. I bought GameStop for 150. The only good thing is I sleep very well. Thanks, Uncle Bruce, your conservative nephew, John. No problem, John. However it works for you, it's all cool. AB says, I forgot the thumbs up. Here you go, baby. Uncle Bruce, here you go. Ritesh, days like this, you keep telling us to have cash available. Let's see. Yeah, Uncle Bruce, same for K to 12 schools. Everyone is pivoting to online. Unions are demanding it here in the Twin Cities. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, also airport workers are going to strike here very shortly. AB, hell yeah, energy drink plus booze. Make that heart rate explode. Oh my. Thomas, what do you think about a cash secured put? GameStop, Jan 21, 125 bucks for 520. What do you think about that kind of a contract? Not sure, Thomas. I really am not certain about that. I can't wholeheartedly say yay. I can't. Short time frame, but a $500 premium for 12,500. I don't know. I'm not jumping up. As you notice, I'm not jumping up and down, right? Why the face? Oh man. Oh boy. GameStop down 26 to 127.80. The Dow up 134. S&P down 12. NASDAQ down 133. An IPO called TPG. I think that's Texas and Pacific Investments is what it used to be called at one time. Excuse me. The investment fund is going to go public at around 32.01 after its IPO, 8.5% above its IPO price. So it's not a double, not a double or a triple. It's up 8.5%. Interesting. I would not be all over that. We'll see. That's too funny. I was just looking at the TPG. Literally just now. I was just looking at the TPG. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. Yeah. We're up 142 on the Dow, up down 12 on S&P, and we're down 135 on NASDAQ. GameStop down 26 cents, so 127.80. Yeah. Whew, gotten quiet around here, hasn't it? Hasn't it just gotten really quiet? Isn't it something? Yeah, it's just a flat, not much to get excited about market here. Yeah, what can I say? Cheddar, I own Blackstone. Blackstone downgraded slightly, well below its target price. They were like maybe TPG. Good, Bruce. I'm not touching it. I love you. Okay. Folks talking to each other, which is great. Where are we at and how much? 1102 in Rocket Lab. We're down again. SoFi 1341. We're backing off. We're down 26 on SoFi, 127.80. We're not down. We're not up. We're just flatlining here, and the contracts keep shrinking as the hours go by. Matterport 1442, ME 548 down 30, Spire 257 off 20, ATIP 304 up 11, Smart Rent down 48 cents, Sextera down 20. Yeah, there you have it. IBM up 198 to 135.57. We're up 122 on the Dow. Microsoft down $5, 507. We're down 82 cents on Apple. Tesla down 35. Goldman up 379. Cisco down 36 cents. Amazon down 31 bucks. Facebook down $3. Google up $8.99. So, yeah, Costco down $6. Nvidia down 9. American Airlines up 89 cents to 19.39. Netflix down $6. Snowflake down 11. DraftKings down 83. Moderna down 9.87. Yep, DoorDash down 7.34. Not great. Not all that great. 305 on ATIP, up 12. Go ATIP. Let's go. Alberto, I got that. Thank you. Alberto sent me an email with a photo of a SoFi advertisement he got in the mail. So junk mail now coming to people's homes from SoFi. They are promoting themselves big time. I think that's a good thing. They have the kind of money to do that. I think that's a good thing. Uncle Bruce hasn't taken off his sweatshirt. When he does, the market will rule. We'll go. Mm. Yeah, Rob, I hadn't looked at the volume on GameStop in a while. It was like, oh, I bet it's over 1 million by now. Nope, 600,000 on GameStop. Uh-huh. AB says, I was going to drop $100 into Fidelity to buy Spire. And they said I had to wait 4 days, like it's a firearm or something, because it's under $3 a share. Bought ATIP instead. Will, thumbs ups for you, Bruce. Crazy. Ratish, I saw a Delta dropping today, the airline stock. Can't figure out why. They're claiming that their financials aren't as bad as hoped. This is the good news. We're not as bad off as we thought we were. We're still bad. We're still billions in debt, but we're not as bad off as we were. Crazy. Just crazy. I don't know. There you go, Rob. I think Uncle Bruce and the market need to go for a nap and come back this afternoon refreshed and ready for a rally. There you go. Yep. Adventures of Duncan. Yeah, they offered me a credit card too now, but didn't want me to have when I started. Now they want me. Funny about that. Interesting. SoFi 1349, GameStop up 54 cents to 128.60. Matterport down 60, ME down 27, Spire down 18 and a half, and ATIP 305 up 12 cents. I wrote a couple of covered calls on a Boeing for 120. I'm getting my ass kicked right now, laughing out loud on the Boeing. You may want to look at. Should you be looking at rolling on those? BA is no, you didn't write 120s. You wrote 220s, right? You wrote 220s because it's at 226. It's up 862 today because the thinking is that the 737 is going to be cleared to fly in China. So you may want to look at doing a rollover where you buy these back and you write maybe 230s, 235s further out. Yep, 220, exactly. Rob is asking how far out. But those are 220s, not 120s. Expiring tomorrow. They expire tomorrow. So you want to roll them over. Buy those back and write going forward, $5 ahead of the market, $10 ahead of the market, further out in time. Go out maybe a couple of weeks. Try to get a price for a contract equal to what you're paying for these. That's what you want to look at. They die tomorrow. Apparently, 128.46 up 40 cents on GameStop right now. Now we look to be up 70 cents. Volume on GameStop 614,000. Not enough. Adventure Duncan, Goldman Sachs will give me anything I want now, Bruce. Isn't it interesting? Thoughts on Wells Fargo? No thoughts. No thoughts. I'm on it, Bruce. I'm on it. I'm working on those BAs right now. Yep, time to roll over. Okay. We're up 168 on the Dow. Looks like the high of the day. We're down 5 on S&P. We're down 97 on NASDAQ. A little improvement. But is this a computer-generated run, and is it going to run out of gas? I don't know. We're up 98 cents on GameStop, 129.04. I'm going to add another 1,000 SoFi, says Nicholas. Nick is asking Rob, should I lock in the moolah? What do you think? BW, Uncle Bruce, market being the market, it goes up, it goes down. However, for January, this is all seeming to be related to MMHF trying to wipe the January 21 leaps everywhere. SPAC, Bio, Mega ends on the 21st. I don't know, my friend. You might be right. You might be wrong. GameStop only up 72 cents now. Not really taking off. Rob, Nick, your call, but I don't see the volume for this to take off, and I'm with you on that. I don't either. I don't see the markets really surging big time with the Dow. I don't see it happening. It's kind of like all by itself. We'll see. Market red, GameStop green. Why is this becoming common? Rob is saying to Nick, I'm holding on for my stink bid at least. We'll revisit it this afternoon. I got on my puts for tomorrow. Things are turning around here. GameStop up 72, now only up 58. Backing up again. The Dow only up 173, backed off a bit. We'll see. We'll see. Yep, GameStop only up 58, just got hit again. Quiet day on GameStop. 126 low, 130 for the high. $4 move. That's it for GameStop. $4. And it isn't up, and that's the bad news. It hasn't even been at 130 in the last hour. Yeah, it really is. It's only been at 130 once today, like early this morning, and hasn't been there since. 128.44, up 838 cents. We're going lower. I think we're going lower on GameStop. I just do not sense an upsurge coming here. Anyway, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Rocket Lab 1109, the low of the day, 1096. 999,000. SoFi 1356, the low 1328. We're 28 cents better. GameStop up 38 cents now at 128.44. Matterport 1454, the low 1420, 4.6 million. ME at 550, the low 543 on 1.6 million. Spire 259, the low was 252, 411,000. ATIP 304.5 cents, up 11.5 cents, the low 290, the open, and it's at 304.5. So it's a winner, one of the few. Smart Rent 774, down now 775, down 44 cents. The low is 769 on 191,000. Super cheap. Sixtera down 21 cents, 1122 on 50,000. The low of 1115 or 1122. AMC down a penny. Robinhood down 71. Vanik down $3. Home Depot up $3.91. IBM up $1.60 to $135.19. Microsoft down $4. Apple down 56 cents. Tesla down 25 bucks. Bed Bath Beyond up 90 cents. BlackBerry down 4. We're up 264 on Royal Caribbean at 84.90. Goldman is up 488 to 395.18. Cisco is still down 22 cents, but it was down 84 this morning. Amazon down 17 bucks. Facebook down 2 bucks. Google up $16. There it is. Right there. Okay. The Dow up 196, high of the day. S&P down a point, improving. NASDAQ down 80, improving. Is this a big move upward or a dead cat midday bounce? I don't know. Here we go. Retailing isn't selling or buying GameStop, and it doesn't need to be attacked. I bought some more 14s, Rob, laughing out loud, says Cheddar. Arico, got to run. My son just tested positive for COVID. Oh, hang on there. Cross your fingers. Let's see. Hope he feels better soon, Auntie. So sorry, Arico. That is what is happening here. Where are we at now? We're at up 194 on the Dow, down 1.8 on the S&P, down 84 on the NASDAQ. GameStop up 18 cents to 128. Well, now it's 128.28, up 22 cents. That's where it's at. GameStop is virtually flatlining here. ATIP 304.5, up 11.5 cents. That's all I show. I got 5 SoFi calls I bought a long time ago when it was way in the money. Should I roll into a lower strike further out or wait? SoFi calls. Well, I don't know what month these are. But if you can roll into a lower strike, definitely a good idea. Definitely a good idea. Rico, hope your son's okay. We're all hoping for that. April 1422s. I see what you're saying, W. Well, if you can push him into 12.5s, great move. But go further out. Yeah, definitely. That would be a good move. But, you can go further out on 14s if you want, but if you can go further out with 12.5s, even better. Alrighty. GameStop up 12 cents, 128.18. Here you have it. Man, it's like watching paint dry, isn't it? It really is. We're up 195 on the Dow. Near the high of the day here. We're down 2.2 on S&P, and NASDAQ's down 86. That's what's going on here. Yeah, 192 gain on the Dow right now. Topped out a bit here, perhaps. We're up 15 cents on GameStop. We're not doing anything here. It's just such a dead market here. Oh my gosh. We can't be getting excited here with this, I'll tell you. Man, oh man, oh man. People will lose patience if there isn't movement. Yeah. Have you posted your list lately? Adventures wants to know. Just the other day. I can always post it now. My favorite stocks. Here they are. There's the list right there for all to see. For my stocks. GameStop 128.08, up 2 cents, coming back down again. Here are my favorite former SPACs. These aren't SPACs anymore. They used to be, but these are my 8 that I like to follow. The Dow is up 185. We've backed off about 15 points here. We're down 3.5 on S&P, NASDAQ down 92. All 3 indexes are backing up again a little, but this could be a computer program. We'll just wait and watch. Yeah, there's a couple of there's the stocks that I like watching. I believe you, but I don't trust you. They say, you know how that is. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you those of you who are becoming Gold Bagel members. Thank you guys. Just love that a bunch of you are doing this. Absolutely fantastic. It's just great. Appreciate that. Blair, you enjoy the break. I'll see you later. I need to get some Cisco, says Auntie. Thanks. Remember, screenshot it, says Duncan. 128.01 down a nickel on GameStop right now. We're up 192 on the Dow. We're down 1.5 on S&P. We're down 80 on NASDAQ. Got to tell you, in the last couple hours, I haven't been feeling so great. Kind of headache coming on. I'm drying out though on the sinuses, but I'm just not feeling so hot. What can I say? Maybe my rest will do me some good. Oh no. Oh no. Take Excedrin. There you go. Tummy's a bit so. Kind of a headache at the back of the neck here somewhere. It's kind of just sort of wants to show up. Oh, he's getting it. Get this man some sugar. Maybe I need some ice cream. I don't know. Got to maintain my weight. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm feeling well. Otherwise, I'm feeling all right. You know how it is. It starts and then it starts and then it goes. We'll see. I'm hanging in there, doing the best I can. Bruce, have you considered taking time off? Obviously, I appreciate your short day, but everyone needs time off, like a week maybe. Cindy sounds kind of like Jen Jr. Ice cream. That's what you need. You need ice cream. That's right, with chocolate sauce, which I have. Take a nap there, buddy. That might be the answer. Got to say that yesterday I slept a lot yesterday, and overnight I slept a lot too. So I'm kind of wondering, was that the beginning of the, I don't know. I always try water, then sugar. I would do sugar water, but I'm not the aliens from Signs. GameStop up 14 cents. We'll see. We'll see. Jennifer Smith, I know. Oh no. Oh no. Auntie, I'll be getting more shares and leaps instead when I can afford it. There you go. What can I say? We're up 187 on the Dow. We're down 1 point on S&P. We're down 76 on NASDAQ. We're down 41 cents on oil. That's where we're at right now, you guys. On Monday, I went to sleep at 8 p.m. Felt old. Have a great rest, Uncle Bruce. You just listed my symptoms. Adventures. My grandfather told me to believe everything you see and half of what you hear. I started with a fever, says Dr. Walter. That's how I started. See, what am I doing? I don't think so. And I don't like expiration dates unless I wrote the option. Let's see. Hope you're okay, says Ken. Kid has an Algebra 2 final, then off to the golf course. He shot a 66 yesterday from the tips. See it one. Unbelievable. He's amazing. He's just doing amazingly well. Way to go, Ken. Definitely hope to see you. Cheddar, we have a problem. Hope to see you all at 1 o'clock today for my, or 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's 3 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific. No, 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific. Kent, it's noon if you're in Pacific time. Anti-PC, thanks, Red. Cheddar, Laugh a Lot Rob also bought more at a dime. GameStop up a quarter, 128.31. Now up 19. We got the Dow up 200 points officially at the moment. We're up 1 point on 7.5, 1.75 points on the S&P. We're down 68 on NASDAQ. We've got a move up going right now. We've got an upgrade going up, upsurge, up 209 points on the Dow. Is that affecting our stocks? Rocket Lab 1107, still down 38, low of 1096. SoFi 1362 is definitely improving, a low of 1328. So SoFi looks a little better. GameStop up 64 cents, looking better. Matterport 1441 down 65, but it's going negative right now. Matterport going the wrong direction here. ME 549 only up down 29, not going anywhere. Spire 258 down 18 and a half. ATIP at 304 up 11. Smart Rent 782, that's up from 769. 200,000 volume. And then Cyxtera is down 6 cents. Coming back, actually. Cyxtera 1138. It's only down 6 cents. The low is 1115. It's now 1138. 61,000 volume on Cyxtera. Go Cyxtera. Have an update, please. Have another update, please. Vanek up 4. Home Depot up 470. IBM up $1.80. The Dow up 206. Microsoft down 4. Apple down 34. Tesla down 22. Goldman up 488. Okay, there we have it. GameStop up 81 cents to 128.87. A little pop right now. That's what we just got. That's what we got. Later on, could be enjoy the nap. It's only a problem if we lose. Yeah, SoFi call premiums are so low. Nothing to roll February contracts later without a big loss. Just guess, wait and hold. Rob is laughing. Cheddar should not be selling covered calls on SoFi right now. Spoken like a 2G degenerate. Love it, says Rob. Oh, yeah. Oops, says Ken. Yeah, that's right. Noon our time, right? Spire just tweeted about the successful launch of the satellite. Oh, good. We're going to win, Rob. Laughing out loud. Still got tomorrow. That's good. We got the Spire thing. All Spire has done is launch a satellite into Uranus. Got my stink offer on them in case of a quick run. Let's go. Well, let's hope that Spire gets a bit of an inspiration from it. It is 257, down 19.5 right now. Not moving, but the satellites have been launched. Okay, that's good to hear. Good to know. The Dow up 215, S&P up 2.4 points, Nasdaq down 62, oil down 27 points. GameStop up 74 cents. GameStop, that's where we're at right now. Cyxtera closed at 11:43 and was holding before the bell was ringing. Okay. Rob's laughing. Bruce, go get some rest, brother. Love you. Thank you, everybody. Cyxtera up 6 cents or down 6 cents on the day, coming back. Come on. ATIP 305. Spire 258. Down 19. Low of 252. Go, Spire, go. 313 2 days ago. Drives us crazy, this stock. It's driving us nuts. GameStop up 76 cents, 128.82. The Dow up 209. S&P up 1.3. Nasdaq down 64. That is what I'm showing at the moment. Okay, guys, I'm taking a break. I hope to see you at 1 o'clock if it all works out. Going to take a little nap right now, get some rest, see how I feel this afternoon. Okay, guys? Thank you. I appreciate it. Rob, you're nuts, my friend. I love it. I'm not sure he's talking to me, but he could be. We're up 51 on GameStop. There you have it. Take care of yourself, Uncle Bruce. Thanks, Ori. Appreciate that. I'll be heading to primetime replay, says Red Solo Cup. There you go. Take Uncle Bruce, Jen Smith. Uncle Bruce, feel good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We'll do what we can. Make lots of money. Make money. Make money. You need money. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye for now.